to the Dissenters D&D campaign.
Hi, welcome in everybody. We're so glad you can join us tonight. If you did not know, this is an interactive Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you have the opportunity to affect, well, the roles and whether or not the players survive or die. It's great, and you can help also the players with making decisions. And if there's anything the players do that you think was cool or funny, you can reward them with audience inspiration. And then they can use that at any point to apply to a roll for advantage or disadvantage.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! It's awesome. There are a couple announcements. One, there will be no session next week, April 11th. So enjoy that little break. Catch up if you haven't caught up. And let's see, what else was there?
No session next week. We've
yes.
got Split Fiction on Monday, the continuation of Split Fiction with Sierra and I. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. And then additionally, on Thursday at 7 p.m., we've got our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.
Which is going to be super fun.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have this last time, so you'll definitely have to come this time because it's going to be super fun. In addition, if you have not gotten yourself a campaign keeper, well, let us tell you what it is. These notebooks are awesome and designed to help you take masterized notes for any TTRPG. It's not just for Dungeons and Dragons. It's got stuff in there to track items, companions, days, things about your party. There's plenty of places to take notes. They have a little
system.
Yes, there's lots of stuff for doodles and customization. It's great. There are two
every time someone annoys you, interrupts you in the middle of the stream, you just make a little tally.
Have you been doing that?
No.
Why not? That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
You know, in the Nori's Notes edition, isn't there a page for...
There is a page for tallies, a different...
No. Page is Greg. What are you talking about?
Oh, the confusion.
No, so we have in this one, it's a page for higher lows, so you can play like we play. Mm-hmm. And there's also a different classifier under there where you could put times people have annoyed me and just like... You could do that. There's also locations in Nuri's Notes edition, so... Mm-hmm. You can get those on Amazon or through our website. Everyone else has the second edition. Well, I have the Nuri Notes edition. And the big news is that we now have a Patreon. Emily, would you like to tell them about that?
I would love to tell you guys about our brand new Patreon. It is not exclusive as of right now because we don't have time to add behind the scenes content quite yet. But that will come eventually, guys. Right now, our Patreon is there. If you want to become a member to support us, it is just $1 a month. That's it. It's a little subscription, and all of the funds from that will go back into creating the content that you love. So a portion of it is even going to pay out the players for being here, and going into creating more content for you guys. We're super excited for our Patreon, and it's a great opportunity for if you guys really love the content and really love supporting us, then this is just another way that you can help support us so that we can keep creating content for you guys. We really love you guys and the community that we've been able to build, and we hope that we can just grow bigger and really put more clean fantasy content out there for you guys to enjoy.
So check us out on Patreon, and if you feel like it, become a member. Give us some money so we can keep doing what you like.
Yeah.
I think that's all the announcements we have.
I think so.
Pretty sure. Greg also streams on Twitch, so go check out his stuff. It's fun.
Mostly.
Are you guys
daily.
doing? Oh, mostly daily. As I say, are you guys doing Split Fiction as well? Like next week, or is that?
Yes, Split Fiction on Monday at 7 p.m. Additionally, I put the link to our Patreon in the chat.
Okay.
And Greg, can you tell everyone what your Twitch channel name is?
Oh yeah, sure. My channel is Prof Foghorn, short for professor, of course. And I mean, I'm in the chat. You can just get to it from there. But it's pro foghorn, no spaces, no caps either. I don't know why, but that's just what I decided to do. It's a whole thing. The name's a whole thing. You can ask me about it later. It's a whole story.
Love it. Hey, and additionally, Megan also is on Fiverr as well. If you guys want to commission artwork from her, she is Silver Dusk.
She does great stuff, so definitely check her out as well.
If you would like, I can also put my link for that in the YouTube chat along with Discord.
Yeah, if you guys want to link your stuff in the chat,
wait,
by all means. Yeah, just
link it.
Put it in Discord. What the heck? Why am I not linking it? Hold on.
Well, as they link that,
I think
we are
professor.
going.
Sorry, I was answering Thygon in the chat.
Yes, he said yes, it's Professor. Dane is going to give us a recap of what happened last week before we jump into tonight's session. So take it away, Dane.
We died.
No!
No. So, beginning of last session, we have escaped the Collector, and we have the heirloom sword that we need. However, 2 of our team is down, both Castil and Rayla, as they are frozen solid. But thankfully, we have Paige back, and our Paige, Kaya, and Zilli get to work in thawing out the thawing out Castil and Rayla, and begin taking a rest. However, they were outside the door of the Collector, which led to after about an hour or so, the door starts opening. And things get real intense. But we are saved by a cat. Yes. The cat casts some magical ability and teleports us quite far away. Over to Blamden, I believe. Or outside Blamden. Knowing this, we were able to chart a course and start making our way that way. As we stopped to pick up water, we realized we had forgotten the cat, who was exhausted and unconscious. We were able to go get her, and then just as the party was reuniting, once again, because we split up, some people to get water, some people to get the cat, this lovely fellow that you see over here pops out of nowhere, this Frostwolf, and steals Zilli. And now we have to get her back.
We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her so hard. Get her back.
She doesn't like wolves.
She does not like wolves. Trauma. We also learned some big secrets about some party members last time as well.
Oh yes, we did.
Do you want to talk about those?
Yes, I was trying to concise it, but yes. Paige is a lycanthrope.
Oh no, they're traveling with a werewolf. Or werebird.
The reason he's been in such a rush to get to I want to say Vale.
Vale.
Yep, Vale.
I was like, for some reason, thinking that Vale was some other show I was watching, City. I was like, no.
No, that's this one.
He's been in a rush to get to Vale before the next full moon. However, we are in Steelforge. The moon is pretty wacky here.
It's pretty wacky here. We didn't really go too in depth about it, but it is very wackier here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows when he might change?
Exciting.
Well, also we learned about Zilli.
Oh yeah, Zilli's undead.
What? Oh no!
Just like, there's a mystery. Yeah.
She's undead.
Feel the
Crazy.
batter up. Zilli had not been aware of this at the time and was asked by Rayla, "Do you know that you're undead?" And Zilli didn't take it well.
She was
Not well at all. Yes, thank you so much, Dane. Before we jump into the rest of the game, I forgot about one thing, but this is great because our campaign is interactive. So, as a demonstration of the polls, we're actually going to give you guys a poll to help us decide what the fan base should be referred to as. So we have a few options, and Emily will tell you about those as the poll comes up.
Okay, cool. We have been debating. It's been a very hot topic of conversation in our meetings. What the fan base should be called, guys. What you guys should be called. Because it's Rosemary PG Studios, right? That's the company. And so far, we've just been kind of like calling you guys like Rosies for now, just because it like makes sense. But also, we don't know if it's like, you know, too girly or something, you know? We want to make sure it's gender neutral. So we've got this poll up for you guys to answer that you guys can vote on here, whether you want to be the Rosies, the Drakes, the Thornlings, the Lorelings. Those are some of the options that we have. If you guys think that there's something different, something cooler.
This poll looks like it only has 3 options. Is that correct?
No, it's got 4.
Oh, okay. I can't see
I
the
guess
fourth
it just
one.
doesn't fit it all on the screen.
So can you say it one more time because there's that
Yes.
4th one we can't see?
Rosies, Drakes, and Lorelings. Oh yeah, Professor Foghorn put it in the chat. So you can vote RDTL. Essentially. Rosy Thrones. Ooh, interesting.
Also, Nova Flare said Zadi's fan club.
I feel like that'd be a
Zodi
subsection of it, you know? But yeah, like, we're placing our votes. We've also, and this isn't like a final one and done decision. We do have another poll that's open on our YouTube channel that you can also go vote in there. It's in our community post section.
I forgot one more thing with the recap that I just remembered with Nova Flare. Zadi gave us a vial of lycanthrope blood.
Oh, yeah.
We did get that.
In a bag of holding.
Yeah. Slightly important. I will say, so Castil ended up giving Paige the vial of blood, and upon rewatch, I was like, I don't think Paige knows that Zadi is explicitly a werewolf.
Well, he said in the letter.
Yeah, he said in the letter that he was cursed. I don't know if he said he was a werewolf. He might have actually said that.
No, he said it's lycanthrope.
He said
Okay.
We know the blood
Then I
is
caught it.
specifically lycanthrope.
Yeah, we know the
Yep.
blood is lycanthrope because it was specifically stated that.
Yep, makes sense.
Which is the sole reason Castil Grado was like, we could send this to be studied to cure the disease.
Ooh.
Mayhaps clerics didn't
Mayhaps.
work, so maybe. I
Okay,
don't know.
so
Who
far,
knows?
not gonna lie, so far Thornlings is winning, kind of by a landslide on this poll and on the one on YouTube in our community posts.
Oh. Yes, you can also vote on YouTube in the community post.
Mm-hmm. So once this one closes here in just a second, if you didn't get a vote or you still want to make sure your vote is cast, put it in the community post. We've got it there. Okay. All right, we're closing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5.
Oh, you got me.
1 3/4. 1.5. 1.25.
That's
0.
going up. Wait, no, never mind.
We're close.
3.
And Thornlings have won in this vote here, guys. So you
Ah,
might
okay.
be seeing a change in our Discord server.
I didn't know
Possibly.
Fan base was so prickly.
I mean, it is Rosemary PG Studios. Roses have thorns.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no, Steve, if you missed the vote, you can go to our YouTube channel on the community posts. Then we have the poll that's up there right now. It's been up for the past couple hours. We just did this one as like a short little like see what people are thinking right now. But go and cast your vote there on the YouTube channel. It's on the community posts.
If you missed out on the beginning, you won't miss out. Totally, it's okay.
Here, I can actually, I'll copy the paste of the post and I'll put it in the chat here.
Do it. The post, paste the post.
It's a lot of numbers, but there we go. It's in the chat.
Post 20 million numbers.
Yeah.
-1.
Classic. Oh.
Okay, well, now that all of that fun stuff is done, we're going to jump into the game. As Dane said, there was this blur of ice as this huge wolf creature that is like a ice storm cloud swooped in, grabbed Zilli, and has flown off. So for the party, this is going to be a, I forgot what the name is. It's a chase, essentially. We're doing a chase challenge. So it's not going to be like a normal battle. We will still roll for initiative, and then that's just going to be the way we're going in turn order. Essentially, we'll each have to use a skill to try and get closer to the wolf. This distance between you guys represents how many successes you need to reach him. And for every fail you get, he moves a little further away, or you fall backwards, depending if you've gone forwards. So as of right now, you need 5 successes. And for each skill you use, it will be at a DC. I think I was going to do it. It's going to be a DC 10. But if that same skill is used again, then the DC goes up to 15. And if it's used again, it goes up to 20. So it goes up by 5 for each time someone uses that same skill to get closer. So you'll want to try and think of different things you can do to catch up with this wolf in this chase.
Is that if it's consecutive, or does that mean just
period?
Like, okay.
If someone used athletics and you use athletics 3 turns later, it still counts as someone using it again.
Individually or?
Across the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the board. So if you were to use athletics and then Kaya wants to use athletics next, hers is still going to be a DC 15 because it's been used once.
So I gotta get chase
challenge.
music on. Hold on. Let me get some intense chase music.
Let me pull up the... I have my camera right in the way of the... I should just shrink this a little bit. There we go. Now I don't have to lean around it.
I'm sorry. Steve Weber said, I would like to use my feet, F-E-E-T, to go fast.
Sure. Roll for athletics.
I'm gonna run really hard.
Do you want us to roll initiative to see what order we go in?
Yes, I was pulling up initiative order. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You can roll now.
14? Dang! I have a -1 to initiative, so that's really good for me.
That's really good, actually. What the heck?
My dexterity is not that good.
I did good. 21.
Ooh.
21. Woo! Fast people. Oh, where's that? 21.
Steve Weber is giving us a strategy, guys. He's saying to go with things you're weak in early on because the DC is going to grow. Good strat.
It's actually smart because if you lose early, it's better than losing late. That's actually big brain, and I am going to use that.
Yeah, that's pretty
I love it. Help from the audience.
Ignore the second one. I thought the first one didn't send.
Okay, so it's a 19.
It's a 19.
Additionally, guys, try and think. Okay, well, I guess first off. Who pull up your character sheets. I'm curious. What skill is each person's strongest skill? Like mine is athletics because I get a +5 to it.
Oh, skills.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Sleight of hand.
Perception, sleight of hand.
I've got a few. I've got deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. They're all the same.
Oh, dang.
Okay. And then
Okay,
what about you, Kaya?
I have a 5 in history investigation.
Okay. Good to know. So, make sure to save those best ones for, like, last, but other people are probably going to use them before you get to use it, right? Because you have a higher ad.
Oh, I'm trying medicine. This will be interesting.
You're going to try medicine? Nice. I will tell you now,
how that works.
I'm not going to do anything that has a dexterity on it because I have negatives in those.
Kaya, you may want to adjust where your mic is because your breath is going right into it, so we can hear it every time you exhale.
I've been trying to fix it, but I'm not quite sure how far.
You could probably
That
do
sounds
it,
good.
like, up a little more.
More up, because it's just like when you're exhaling, it's going right into it. So up more would help.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of having it to where it's like, not sure, just like a little bit like away off to the side, more so.
Okay.
Can you talk? Yeah, you sound good still.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, I do it that way.
Yeah.
There you
Also,
go.
we've got 3 players using like different mics tonight, so please let us know if audio, like if there's any problems, or if someone's too quiet or too loud.
Yeah, let us know. Okay, so everybody has their turn order. Zilli, because the wolf has you, yours is going to be a little different. Your roles are going to be to like try and slow the wolf down, because on his turn, because he's so fast, he'll actually move 2 squares. So if you succeed, then he's only going to move the 1 if he succeeds his thing. So
Sounds reasonable enough.
yours is to slow him down. Okay. Everybody ready? I'm so excited. Okay, Castil, you can go first. What do you want to do?
Castil is in wolf form currently, if I remember correctly from where we last off.
Yes, you are in wolf form.
He is going to try and use. I'm thinking survival to just kind of. Would that be? I'm trying to figure out how survival would play into this because I was thinking it'd be avoiding tripping on branches, but that might be.
That'd be more perception.
You could
Yeah,
try and like
that's-
make sure you're following his tracks.
Yes. Tracking. That's survival.
But I can see him.
But also,
I can see him. Keep, I will
So
keep him
on
in
this map,
sight, is what
technically
I'm
you
gonna
guys are on the bridge right now, but as it's going, it'll be like, oh, you're following him through the woods. Technically, right now you're on a bridge.
do. Okay. He's going to try to catch the scent then of this creature, of this frost wolf, to be able to keep better track of him later on
oh yeah, so you don't
when
lose
we are
him.
Sure.
in the woods.
I like
Focus
it.
more on running than looking at him and watching him.
Just smelling him out. Okay, yeah. Roll for survival as part of tracking.
That is 11.
Success. You can move a square closer.
Woohoo!
Awesome. Next is
For my bonus action, I smell even harder.
I dropped my pen. Oh no.
That's my bonus action. I win.
No. My pen. I can't believe you did this to me. Wow, I dropped a lot of pens down here. I was wondering where these all went.
That's funny.
Okay. Zilli, it's your turn. Paige is up next.
Okay, hopefully this will help. I am going to use perception to look around and see if there's anything I can hold on to try and slow down the wolf.
Okay, roll for perception.
All right. That is a 12.
Success! You like grab onto a branch as he's dragging you along and slow him down a little. Paige, your turn.
Okay.
Rayla, you're up next.
Think I'm going to take the acrobatics roll. I'm gonna try to like maneuver my way over things rather than having to like go around them to have a straighter shot.
Sounds good. Roll for athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics,
No.
sorry.
Yes, the dexterity one.
Parkour.
Parkour. 10.
That barely succeeds.
Nice. I do parkour. Parkour.
You're like running, you jump off like the edge of the bridge over some logs that are in the way, and you're moving forwards. Good job. Rayla, and then Kaya up next.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use persuasion. I'd like to be like, hey, no, drop that! That's not a stick, okay? Drop it! Drop her! Drop her! As I'm running.
Honestly, that sounds more like animal handling than persuasion.
Okay, then she does not taste good. You should let go of the not tasting good thing. That's not good meat. It's undead meat.
Okay. Okay, yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion.
It expired.
It expired.
Well, now everyone else knows she's undead.
Oh my god! Yeah, she's in a panic.
Secrets out.
I guess. No, that's undead meat. She's expired. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Success. We can move forwards.
Nice.
So does it also help you like slow it down? Like does slowing it down equal like speeding up? Like how she told it to stop and to drop it?
So it gets her closer. The one who can slow down the wolf is Zilli, as it's holding on to her, so she can actually do stuff to slow it down. The rest of you, if you do something like cast a spell to slow it, then it would just move you closer. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think. Just a second. Let me see. All right. I think I'm gonna use intimidation, and I'm gonna use minor illusion to just like create like a loud sound in front of it to try to slow it down, to try to intimidate it to.
I like it. Do it. Intimidation.
What loud noise are you making?
Probably like a loud thunder noise, like a really, really loud one.
Like a thunderclap. Ooh. Right. Tell me that you're about to do your roll, and I've got a thunder noise that's gonna play.
Okay. I got an 11.
Yay! 11.
Oh.
So this.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
This clap of thunder rings out, and the wolf pulls up short for a moment, and then like veers off to the side of where that sound originated from. And you can move closer. Yay! Okay, it's the wolf's turn. It was slowed down by Zilli, so it can't move a ton faster. Let's see what it's gonna use. It's gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use its wisdom to not be frightened by the thunder you did.
On its turn?
On its turn. It's rolling for wisdom to be like, ah, that was an illusion, not real thunder. I'm not afraid of an illusion. Where was it?
So we can use just flat ability rolls, or is it just skills then?
It's skill, so she used it. Sorry, wisdom. It's using technically investigation. That's what it's investigation is
Okay.
how you figure out an illusion is
I
not
would've
real.
opened up so many more options.
No, sorry.
Or rolls.
It's technically investigation. That's technically
Okay,
what it
okay.
is.
Megan, you gotta look to the chat. Steve's giving you specifically some advice.
Don't. That's a big roll. That was a big roll.
It move forward. It's like, oh wait, that was an illusion. I'm not afraid of illusions.
It succeeded. Let's just put it that way.
I got a 22. Castil, your turn.
Wow, that was quick.
Zilli's up next.
I will use medicine to kind of do like a personal inventory of myself to pace myself so that I'm not overexerting and becoming too exhausted.
So you can keep your cone up.
Okay. Sure, I like it. Why not?
I was like, I found a way to use medicine.
Nice.
21.
21. Nice. Success.
He's king of pacing himself. He's like, all right.
He's
all
so
right,
good at it.
all right.
Okay. Zilli, your turn. Paige, you're up next. And don't forget to move yourself forwards, Castil.
Okay, how does this wolf have a hold of her?
You're in its mouth. Kind of like a cat.
Well, like, oh, so like by the scruff of the neck kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like by your clothes?
More like
By the
clothes and
braid.
shoulder, probably. It's just got like a good mouthful of hair, shoulder, clothes.
Zilli is going to look. You know, like some tree branches, it'll have a root that like kind of like bends up, and there's like that space in between the root and the ground.
Yes.
She is going. I'm hoping to use athletics for this one to wrap her legs around one of them.
Okay. I like it.
That is 18.
Success. Okay, so you successfully slow it down as you put your legs around this root, and it's going, and it kind of jerks its head around as it was not expecting suddenly its dinner to hold on to something, and it has to like wriggle you free before it keeps going.
Ow.
No bueno.
Yeah, not fun. Paige, Rayla, you're up next.
Okay. Paige is gonna reach to his side, and he's going to pull out like a handful of ball bearings, and I'm gonna try to sleight of hand without the wolf noticing, just like throw it under its feet.
Okay. It's technically flying, so you might be better off trying to like hit it as like a distraction or something.
Yeah, like hit it in its eyes. Make it so it's blinded, just a little bit.
And
Just
this
a
is
little
sleight of
bit
hand,
blind.
correct?
Yeah.
All right, roll for it.
Okay. 24.
Success.
Is that not just one of your highest skills? That's a +8.
It is, but I can use it multiple times. Hypothetically, I have a
You
+8
could.
on it, so
That's true.
might as well throw it out.
Wait, how many successes do we each need to get?
You just have to catch up to where Zilli is.
Oh, okay.
And so she's working to slow it down. The stuff you guys are using also will affect the wolf's what's it called? Rolls as well. So when you're using things, its AC gets higher and higher as it's going. To like slow it down. So you just have to catch up to Zilli.
Okay. I'd like to roll insight. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'd like to roll insight and just kind of see, kind of like looking at it like, okay, I think it's gonna go this way, trying to like read its body language to understand which movements it's going so I can like make sure I'm going the same route as it and not slowing down.
Okay. I like it.
Okay. Has insight been used before?
No.
No.
Okay, because I got a 10.
Okay, you're like watching it move and you get the feeling of like the general direction it's going, and that helps you stay on track even when it's weaving through the trees.
But just barely.
Just barely. It was a little confusing there for a moment.
I was like, oh, I hope that's something. Also, Steve saying, look at the hips. The hips never lie. That's very accurate. I just watched those hips, and they don't lie.
Hips don't lie. Okay, Kaya, it's your turn, then it's the wolf's turn.
So, I think I'm gonna try doing performance, and I'm gonna use illusion again.
Okay.
I'm assuming can I make a figure of myself appear? Because it says smaller than a 5-foot cube, and she is smaller than that.
Sure.
If she just stands there.
I like it, yeah.
Okay, because I can make her, myself, I guess, appear in front of it and kind of like holding out a hand. I can't really make her say anything because I can only do one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to do that and roll for performance.
Perfect. Roll. I'm excited.
Okay, I got 18.
Success! Okay, it is the wolf's turn. It was successfully slowed down. What have you guys not used? Let's see. Use its good skill. It's going to use intimidation, and it is going to let a howl of maddening wind. So like, kind of howls out at you guys, even though it's holding on to Zilli. So it's not as vicious as it could have been. And you just have this, all of you feel this chill run through you of fear. We'll just roll. Not great, but that's okay.
Steve has given Greg inspiration.
Ooh!
Woo! Thank you,
Save
Steve!
it for your use of that. For your use of that +8 ability. Hey!
Nice. Sick.
Intimidation was used once already by you guys, so this DC for him is a 15. However, he rolled a 19 and succeeded. So you guys feel this fear go through you, and he's able to go a little further ahead. Okay. Castil and then Zilli.
I have an idea. I would like to use nature, and I'm going to try and dig into Paige's natural instincts of a wolf animal chasing a bird to give him the ability to move ahead of me.
I'm gonna roll a sanity check.
I'm not growling or anything, but just saying, like, having that presence there.
So you want to try and make him move in your place? Or you
Yes.
want to... Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to see if I can give
Okay,
him
okay.
my movement this turn.
That's hilarious.
Sure. If you roll a 15 or higher, then yes. Because nature's been used once already.
Oh, it has?
Yes, you used it the
No,
first
you used
time.
survival.
Oh, survival?
used
I wrote down
survival that
nature.
time.
Yup.
Okay, never mind. Nature has not been used.
Okay. That is a nat 1. I'm too much of a puppy.
Do you not have inspiration to use?
I do.
Use it! Or you can ask the audience too.
I don't need it. I got 14.
Success!
Let's go! Success!
I still like the idea though of rolling it that one and just be like, he's too much of a puppy. He's not the wolf side. He's the puppy
It's
side.
like-
You're not afraid of him.
It's like those videos of puppies when they do like big steps.
Yep.
He's like,
Or he's
Paige,
maybe like the
you
little puppy who
suddenly
tries to
hear
make a
this
jump.
pounding of paws behind you, and you have this just overwhelming feeling that you are being hunted like a bird. in the wild.
He just
So you can move
just extra feet.
ahead of Castil, yes.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna put myself right behind him, just for the place.
You were on the same line as everyone, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
he was on the same line, so there.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Perfect.
moving my character up.
Were you gonna make a sanity check?
I mean, I might as well. We're here, aren't we?
I just figure if he's matching us for each step, we need a way to get ahead of that.
16. He turns. He like hears the noises. His feet move faster, and he looks over his shoulder just in time to see. Oh, it's Castil. I'm okay.
I love it.
There isn't any like squawk that comes out.
Oh yeah, no, he releases several squawks. Feathers like bunch up. He's like,
He loses just a trail of feathers.
I love
I'm
it.
already planning my next move to get him go even further ahead.
Looks like
Um,
inspiration
Right.
from Melody Wolf to Dane.
That is correct. Take some inspiration for that awesome move. Zilli, it is your turn. Paige, you're up next.
Okay, has deception been used yet?
No.
I don't think so.
Deception has not been used.
Perfect. I am going to try and use deception to mimic its howl to try and get it to slow down and stop.
Oh, like another one's around kind of thing? Or...
Yeah.
What was it that Kaya used with her?
I use performance.
Oh, okay. I thought
He's
that was
used
just like-
performance and intimidation so far.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a 19.
19! You let out this howl, and the wolf kind of looks confused for a moment and looks around and then lets out a growl as it realizes it came from you, and then it keeps going. Paige, Rayla, you're up next.
okay. So I just remembered. I actually have exhaustion. So for these past ones, I have used. We'll say I used Kenku Recall and my original audience inspiration, and I had advantage on those, and those were the rolls.
Okay.
But I have disadvantage. So, I'm going to use stealth. I'm going to try
okay.
and take that moment of where Zilli is like trying to deceive the wolf and try to conceal my steps to like match it with the people behind me and maybe get past without him seeing me getting closer.
I like it. Roll for stealth with disadvantage because you're exhausted.
With disadvantage. Okay. 10.
Succeeds! Just
Let's
barely.
Paige
go.
just slowly starts like slowing down while the rest of us
Something about that like being chased by Castil thing. That I don't know. Something did it to him. I don't know.
It just triggered that exhaustion.
It's the adrenaline inside of him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be feeling it later, but right now he's good.
Rayla, it's your turn. Kaya, you're up next.
Okay, animal handling has not been used, so I'm
Correct.
gonna try animal handling, and this is where I'm gonna be like, "Come here, boy. We've got food. Come here.
we
Oh,
have
good doggy.
Roll for animal
It's not
handling.
expired.
Food that's not expired. Come here."
Rolls low enough, accidentally gets Castil over to her.
That would be.
Ooh, that's not bad. That is a 16.
All right, you succeed.
Yeah.
As you're calling out to him, saying, "I have food," he's like looking over his shoulder and kind of grazes a tree, and where he hits, like part of his shoulder just like dissolves into ice and then reforms. But it's slowed down.
Come here, doggy.
Feel like you're mocking my big evil monster.
Come here, puppy baby boy. You know you're such a good boy. Come here.
There's just a slight hint of tail wags.
Just a slight. Just a little. It wags its tail once. It's like, no. No.
It looks
Not
at
a good
its
boy.
tail offended.
I'm not a good boy.
Okay, sorry, it's Kaya's turn. Monster's next.
Okay. I'm gonna do Arcana, and I'm gonna do Magic Missile. And just...
Okay. I like it.
Okay. Okay, I got an 8.
It fails. You shoot out these magic bolts, and although it does hit, it seems like he has quite a bit of hit points and does not notice. So you do not move closer, but you don't fall behind. That was a good attempt. Okay, it's the wolf's turn, and you are using up all of my stuff. So he's gonna use.
You could make a religion check.
The dog making
I'm gonna
a
say the
religion
dog
check.
can't make a religion check. Or what? He
mean,
doesn't
if
have
he's
a
the
religion.
oath of the good boy, he might be able to.
He is not following the oath of a good boy.
It
Oh,
would
so
be
he's an
negative
oath breaker.
13.
Negative.
Oathbreaker of
He's
the dead.
an oath breaker. He's not. So he's gonna just use some perception. Yeah.
Or he has a pact.
Let's see. I believe yes. You guys have used perception already. This is its only good skill. And it failed. And so he does not move at all this time as Zilli slowed him down. And he's distracted by you guys calling him a good boy, the darts, the tree. He just gets a little turned around for a moment and doesn't move. Good job, everybody. Castil.
So Paige is a little bit ahead of me. So I'm gonna instead go behind Rayla and use intimidation, in the sense of that feeling when you have someone like really close right behind you, and it makes you feel like you have to go a little bit faster. I'm going to be just trailing like a little bit uncomfortably close behind her.
And this is intimidation you're using?
Yes.
Okay, the DC is a 15.
That would stress Rayla out. 100%.
I could be growling, but he's not. He's just trying to be there.
Right on your heels.
She does not like that at all.
As a dog, I don't know if that makes it worse or not, but as a dog.
You know, it actually does not make it as bad as a dog, but still.
Mm-hmm.
I am using my inspiration because that was a 2. It's a 14.
Oh, you could ask the audience.
I might need that later.
We haven't used it in a while.
He's planning something, I feel.
You know,
I don't know
everyone
why.
else
The way
can
you
use-
said that makes me believe you're planning something.
Me? No.
Yeah.
You can let that fail,
I'm just
though.
trying to figure out what we're gonna do after the chase.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, all 5 of us have audience inspiration to call on.
Fine, I'll call it.
Call it!
It's
Official.
easily peer pressure, guys. If you haven't known.
Advantage or
Like twice if you're
disadvantage?
being abused.
Also, Steve said something specifically to Sierra in the chat, and I just think she should totally read it.
I don't think the wolf should be moving each turn. Thank you for the feedback, Steve. Nevertheless, the wolf will move each turn. I appreciate that, though.
Thank you for your feedback.
However,
However,
It's
I'm
part
gonna
of the
do
challenge to
this.
push you guys to be creative, because each time you use this stuff, it raises his DC. So although he was moving at the beginning, the more you guys are going, I'm not counting his things against you, but each thing you do, it counts against him. And so his
fair.
DCs are rising as you are doing things.
That makes
I
more sense.
have noticed that. It's been interesting. I had to go back and remember which ones he did and put them on my list of what's already been done.
Well, I'm not counting those ones against you guys.
Oh, let's go. Never mind.
So
I'm
those aren't
confused.
counting against you guys, but what you're doing is counting against him. And then Zilli, if she slows him down, that also helps because he can move 200 feet in a turn, so he's hecka fast.
Oh, Steve is saying you're the DM. So
Thank you, Steve.
there we go.
And I appreciate the
True.
feedback and your thoughts, so keep giving them. And I'm sure I will listen to them at some points, but not for this challenge. So thank
Maybe
you.
in the
Fair.
next campaign.
Not
To be
next
fair, though-
campaign.
No, I'd be running the next campaign.
That's why she'll
Next-
To be fair, though,
they help her.
it does have, it does have like 300 speed or something. So the fact we're even
300.
able to like keep up with this is a stroke of DM mercy. Let's just put it that way.
Mercy. Yeah,
Ugh.
I can be merciful
Mercy?
at times. I'm not
Mercy.
mean.
Who would have thought?
My mercy's long
Okay.
since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around. No, sorry.
I love
I
it.
love. Okay, so
Uh,
it is currently tied with oh nope. Advantage is pulling through at the very end. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, advantage pulled through. Now it had another vote. Advantage wins.
Can roll
I
again.
like that quick. Oh, it's advantage! Quickly!
Oh yay! Quick!
End it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Bias
Okay,
maybe?
that one is good. That is a 19.
Ooh.
19 succeeds. And also Steve said the reason I said that is because you said 5 successes. 5 successes at that time because the wolf was also going to keep moving.
Yep. Right now, for me, it's 3 successes.
So do
3
I
successes.
move forward then?
Yes, you move forwards as you're pushed forwards with this fear of a dog not nipping, but that he might nip at your heels.
He's not attempting to nip or anything. It's
Like
more
this.
that he's trying to
No,
put his
he's right
presence
there.
there. Or you feel like you're about to have your toes stepped on or your heels stepped on.
No, back
Yeah,
away.
pretty much
I've
nipping
got
at
a
the heels.
bubble. A personal bubble.
Sorry. I'm just trying to help my friends.
And all she hears is ruff, ruff, ruff.
I need advantage.
He's gone. No. Oh,
Zilli,
we've
it's
lost
your
a lot.
turn.
No, we've lost. Oh wait, no, we lost. We have Megan.
No,
I'm
Dane.
here.
Dane vanished.
Dane is
We
the
lost
one who
Dane
disappeared.
and Caitlin.
Oh, they're both gone.
They're all
We'll bait
gone.
Lonely.
I'm
I'm
so
so
lonely. All on my own. Woohoo.
It's. I mean, I
Oh,
used to have people on either side of me, and now they're both gone. It's so sad.
Greg, what'd
completely
you
alone.
do?
I don't know. It's always happened.
He's just he's such an intimidating bird.
Really, I mean,
So
really, I am.
scary. Zilli, what do you want to do?
All right. The wolf might not be able to use religion, but I can.
I love it. What are you gonna do for religion?
Religion
I
check.
am actually going to try and reach out to my patron and be like,
Oh,
I can't get you the seed if I'm dead.
okay, sure. I like it. Roll for religion.
That is an 11.
That
Ooh.
succeeds. Okay, there is a burst of light from one of the stars up above, and everyone sees this. There's it's like a shooting star, but it just keeps coming, like a comet coming down. And right before it hits, it just turns into like pretty much the color spray spell, and just disorients the wolf completely. And it's like a little blinded for a moment, and it's like shaking its head, but it stops.
I was waiting for it to be meteor storm.
Everyone dies.
Yeah, we all die. New campaign. Oh! Oh, whoops.
Next.
I accidentally put Dane and Caitlin in the wrong spot.
I switch their spots.
Hi, I get to roll again.
Yay!
Paige, it's your turn. Rayla's up next.
Okay, so, we're gonna do. All of the other checks are kind of not great. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna pull out my pole of collapsing, and I'm going to like put it behind me to like push me forward as I use its command word to like jump me forward. I'm gonna say this is probably acrobatics. I might be able to bargain for sleight of hand, but you know, it's fine.
No, that's acrobatics.
That's acrobatics. And then I also want to use my cunning action, which allows me to take a dash as a bonus action. This is all like part of the same thing, but this is just like the thing to get closer.
How you're doing it? Okay.
Yeah, this is just the how. Okay, now let's try disadvantage, baby.
You can do it. It's a 15.
Acrobatics. Here we go. It's just 15.
Just 15. You got this.
11.
11. You can use your audience inspiration.
Could use my audience inspiration.
You're so close.
Because you got one from
so
you got one from
close.
Steve, and then you could just pull it.
I mean, I guess I could use my. Because that would give me. Let's just pull. Let's just pull, and then
Do it.
let's just pull up a poll, advantage, disadvantage, or leave it as it is, which you can also choose. There's so many options.
So
many
many.
options.
Help or hinder. Help or hinder.
Help or hinder or stay out of it. It's kind of like the trolley problem, except there's also like a third like option where you just kill everybody.
Rude.
I was just thinking of the good place where literally one of the guys is a demon and then he's going through the trolley problem. It's like,
No.
really, the issue is you want to kill all of them. So I would duct tape a knife to the end of a long stick and lean out the window as we try.
I remember that. That was so funny.
No, I love the good place.
Fantastic.
Also, everybody's saying vote NA. That's so funny. I feel like we've never had a poll end up with so many people voting NA. No effect.
Incredible. This may be the first NA. It may happen.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and closed.
Pull over.
That is NA. No effect wins.
Wow.
They're all like,
That's
nope.
incredible. 11. Which
Fails.
darn.
But you don't move backwards.
Yeah, and he doesn't drop the pole either. So, you know, win-win.
Win-win. Win-win. It's a win-win all around.
Melody Wolf says, villains, all of you.
Rayla, it's your turn. Kaya, you're up next.
Okay. Has history been used yet?
It has not.
Okay. I'd like to use history. And the way I would like to use history is to remind myself of the times that my brother and I would go running out in the woods of Vale. And the different tactics he would teach me to like evade branches and whatnot. Back when we were kids, to run faster, or like the different ways to kind of like run faster in the woods.
I
All
love
the
it.
races.
Roll for history.
Okay, awesome. Come on. Damien, don't fail me now. You failed me for a lot of things, but not for this.
The one thing.
Oh, yes, that is a 19.
19!
Let's go.
You succeed, and you call to mind those memories, and you just feel yourself start to run faster as you recall him correcting your form of your running.
Yeah, mostly because he thought I looked stupid, but who's the stupid guy now?
Who's a stupid guy now? Wow. Kaya, it's your turn. Monster's up next.
Has insight or perception been used?
Both have been used.
Okay.
Okay, but Steve, my family technically is historical figures. Like, they're
Kind of
like,
works out.
in a sense,
They are dukes.
they're dukes, and he also kind of like caused the downfall of Vale and
Yeah,
A little
you
bit.
do
the
that.
downfall of entire
Give or take.
like multi-generational line of dukes and duchesses.
Give a take.
Yeah, he kind
That's
of
the
he
problem.
ruined your family. Yeah,
He's in history books.
he's down in history.
Has investigation been used too? Pretty sure.
Not by people.
Don't think
The
so.
dog
No,
used investigation.
the dog used investigation, but that is not counting against you guys.
Okay.
So it's Hummer.
Yeah. Opera saves the world. Yeah.
But-
Um,
Hidden. Save the world.
okay, can I do investigation mainly on like the tiles in front of me to see like which steps I can take that will make me go faster?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
not
Yeah.
trip. Yeah, I like that.
Being creative. I like it. Also, can I just do a shout out for Caitlin and the little plant sprout that she's got on her head?
It's so cute.
That nobody in the comments has commented on. Like, guys, it's adorable.
I can't believe it.
Okay, I got an 11.
11. Success! You can see, like, the different roots, because at this point you guys are technically in the woods. You can see the different roots sticking out that you can avoid and also use to propel yourself off of to do, like, longer striding jumps. And you move forward.
Nice.
All right, it's the monster's turn. I'm going to say he was so disoriented from the color spray, because it, like, essentially, like, blinds people and confuses them, that he will have disadvantage on this roll.
Ooh.
What should he use? You guys are making everything so hard.
Is there a cap to these? I don't know if that's too behind the screen of being like, oh, they only go up to 20 as difficulty, or
I would say no.
All of the difficulty.
All
Nice.
the difficulty.
So in theory, it could get to the point that they are impossible.
Technically, yes.
But they will also always fail, and so we will both be not moving.
But I'm so
You're
close,
so close,
to
though.
Zilli right now.
It's going to use...
Is there a single one that hasn't been used?
Athletics.
Yes. And sleight of hand.
No, sleight of
I
hand
thought
has been
athletics was
used.
Athletics has been used.
No,
Wait,
I
who
thought
used
sleight of hand
athletics?
was rejected.
Nope, I did.
No, sleight of
say
hand
that.
was
Zilli used
used.
athletics.
Yeah, Zilli used athletics
Oh.
to grab
I
the
was
tree
gonna
root.
be crafty with sleight of hand this next round.
Is there literally? I think they're all done.
I think they
No,
have all
Arcana
been used.
hasn't been used.
No, Arcana was
We
used.
used Arcana, yeah.
Religion.
Religion was
We
used.
did religion. Called down the
Medicine
might for
was used.
Oh yeah.
deity.
It's gonna use
Yeah, no, they've all been used at least once.
you've made everything at least a 15 for him. And the
Wow.
only thing he actually has a bonus skill in, like actually a bonus, like a, what's it?
A plus.
Yeah, like you
Modifier?
have the base pluses, but like something where he actually has like a skill in it
Mm-hmm.
is perception. So,
Proficiency.
but you've used that one. You're gonna use perception.
Perception time. You got this, doggo. I believe in you.
I don't.
I don't.
Guys, if we don't believe in them, they don't exist, and maybe Zilli will just drop on the floor.
It just will stop moving
I
completely.
think someone should
True.
use animal handling and start saying bad dog.
Bad dog.
That might be a vicious mockery, though.
It's having to rely on like its hearing and smell to guide it through the trees, as its eyes are all wacky right now. And so it fails as it runs into a few trees. Its tail like disintegrates across one of the trees and then reforms. It's a miss. So it does not move. Castil, you're up next.
Alright.
It's Castil's turn, and then it's Zilli. Sorry.
He's going to drop wild shape, and he's going to use sleight of hand and kind of run behind Kaya. Just be like, "Come on, we can do this!" Like, put his hand on like her back, just trying to help like guide her through different spots.
Hand
Okay.
on her back, you say?
Upper back, upper back.
Upper back.
Okay.
I-
Okay.
It was too dark, and I had lost it. But either way, that's either a nat 1 or a 2. So,
So was it
It
a
comes
nat
off
1
very
or was it a
weird.
new?
I don't know which one it was. Does nat 1 matter?
Yes,
Yes,
because
and
then
that
you
one
would go
does matter.
backwards. That's the only way you guys
I
go back a
think-
space.
He makes both of us go backwards with the nat one.
I think it was the nat 1.
And then he
Nice.
accidentally tumbles onto Kaya.
Oh.
So
as
funny.
you're running along with her, she's been like perceiving where the roots are and how to avoid them, investigating, sorry. And you're running along her, pushing her along, but you aren't looking like she is, and you don't see the root come up, and you just trip and fall on your face and move backwards.
She's like, bruh, what the?
Your hand just like barely brushes her back, like she thinks it's a twig.
It's not-
Like, what?
It's that moment, you know, when you're playing tag, and so I was like, I got you. You're like, no, they didn't.
Nah, yeah.
You didn't touch me.
You didn't touch me. Zilli, it's your turn. Paige, you're up next.
I am actually going to go for acrobatics. Now that it's a bit disoriented and moving around a lot, she's going to kick off of a tree to give herself momentum to swing in another direction, hopefully to knock
This
it
one
into
has
another tree.
been used twice.
So
Do
what's
you
it?
want-
What's
the
this
DC
one?
will be a 20. Are you sure you want to do an acrobatics? There's a lot of other ones that have only been used once.
I'm going for it.
Yes, do it. You got
Go
this.
for it. It's just a 20.
You
Oh,
got
that's
this. No biggie.
Even if I use my talisman, I'm not gonna make that.
Get a nat 20. That's all you need. A nat 20.
Yeah, just give him that 20.
Just
And
ask the
call
audience. Audience inspiration.
I already
Audience
have
inspiration.
inspiration. I'm calling on that.
Oh, you're.
All right, do
So
the
you're
inspiration.
using your inspiration that you already had.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Do
who
it.
here still has inspiration? Okay, everyone's now out of inspiration. So audience, start flinging.
Toss out the
Alright,
inspiration.
I'm just gonna leave it there. It was a 7.
Ooh. All right.
Oof.
It's still
So
bad.
It's
sad.
a fail.
Just bad.
Paige, it is now your turn. Rayla, you're up next.
Yeah.
Okay. I think let's. I'm trying. There's a couple things we can do. I think I'm gonna try to like. I'm gonna try my stealth again, because that's my
Steve says
second
that-
highest.
Greg hasn't used his. That
Oh yes, I still
Oh.
have mine.
Yeah, Greg
Yes, I have-
has
I
the
still have
one
my
that
audience
Steve gave
inspiration.
him.
Nice
Yes,
catch.
I have the
Steve.
Steve inspiration.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, I'll use like stealth. I'm gonna try to like weave behind some trees, and while I'm out of sight, like get just a little bit closer.
Okay. It's a 15. The DC is.
Okay. DC 15 disadvantage. I will roll, and we will see.
got
Stealth. Actually, that is a 14. I guess I'll use my audience inspiration
Close.
from Steve. Would that just be an extra die that I roll?
Yeah, just roll an extra
Like
one.
one more die. Okay, so it's either the bottom one or the top one. Okay, well, stealth.
Hey, 24.
Hey!
It
Let's go.
succeeds.
Honestly,
able to
what
move
Steve
closer.
said is just really funny, especially with the roll of 24. It's just the, I'm gonna run faster while hidden.
Stuck it
True.
behind trees. He just can't catch sight of you.
I have to go even further beyond. Anyway.
Oh, you did it close.
ultra.
Plus ultra.
Plus
All right.
ultra.
It's Rayla's turn. Kaya, you're up next.
All right, I think it's time I use athletics.
Athletics. All right. The DC is a 15.
Because it was used once before.
Correct.
Alrighty. Nobody use it. I'm gonna use it again after this. Alrighty. Athletics, come on! That is exactly a 15.
Success!
With my bonuses.
Let's go.
Success!
I rolled
How are
a
you using
10.
athletics again?
Oh, I was gonna run fast.
Run faster!
Yeah!
Pushing yourself to the limit. I love it. Move yourself towards the square.
I think that one's the most straightforward one.
You're so close. Okay.
I'm like, Zilli, I'm coming for you.
Kaya, it's your turn, then it's the monster's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do investigation again. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Steve just said someone Naruto run because it's aerodynamic. I'm gonna say it's canon now. Rayla did the Naruto run.
I love it.
Just the
Just through the trees. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Investigation. The DC is 15.
Okay, I got
Just
24.
know-
24!
The louder you
Success!
yell, the faster
You
run.
keep using this. It's working really well, and you are catching up to your friends. And you can move yourself forwards. Alright, it's the wolf's turn. Now, just so you guys know, on this one, if he gets to nat 1, he will move backwards 1, and you guys will have caught up. If he fails, he will only move 1 square because Zilli failed to slow him down. If he succeeds, he'll move forward 2 squares. So,
fail. Wait,
Nat
What we're looking
one.
for is a nat 1, actually.
so who of us have used our audience poll tonight? Dane used his poll. Greg used his poll. Did you use your poll? No. Did I use my poll? I don't think I did.
I'm going back and
No,
check.
I didn't.
1.
I don't think you did.
Yep, just us two. You still
Okay.
have yours.
Okay, good to know.
It's gonna use perception again.
Isn't that going
No,
to be
not
like
perception.
a 20 DC or something?
You guys have
Like
only
that?
used perception once.
Oh, really? Oh, because it was investigation that I'm thinking of.
We used insight
Perception's
once too, right?
Yeah, I used it.
Yeah, but you guys have only used perception once, and that's its best one, so it's gonna use that one again. Because everything else would hurt too much.
Steve, you know it's not that kind of poll. None of us own that kind of poll.
Are you guys using the pole then?
Use the ball!
Well, did it succeed?
You started
Oh,
off
sorry.
alarms.
You were waiting. My bad. So with all of this stuff going on that you guys have been doing, and its eyes disoriented, and the many times it's hit itself against a tree, it is trying to find its path. It's reached a second river at this point. And as it's going to try and pass the river, it instead runs headlong into the edge of the bridge, just missing it slightly, and drops Zilli, and it like rolls across the ground and then hovers back up to turn and face you guys. So I'd say you guys are now about here. This is the spread out of action. You are actually where you are. That's how close you are to the monster right now. And we will continue turn of order unless you guys aren't going to try and fight the wolf, then it's going to flee.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zilli where she is?
Yes.
Okay.
It like dropped her, it hit the thing, rolled. So yes.
Guys, it's so cute. Let's not hurt it. Let's spare it.
No, look at those hands. That ain't cute.
Honestly, as long as it doesn't get Zilli again.
It looks just like you, Castil.
I'm like back to a purse. I'm not a dog right now.
Well, it looks like you as your dog form.
Well, it's Castil's turn, I think. But I mean, if we're not going to fight it, I know Rayla would most likely just try and be like, "Yeah, get out of here and never come back." Like I know she would do something like that.
Kaya would just stand off to the side and be like, "Hey, he gave us what we want. I'm not."
Knowing these creatures from previous encounter, would I know if we let it go, will it come back with a pack?
I would say I don't think you would know that because you haven't had that much of an interaction with them, and you've only ever seen them in one area. You've never seen one outside of that area. And as you're looking around, you can tell you're really close to that area. So I'll let you decide on your own.
There are bound to be more nearby. Do we fight or do we let it go?
Can I do a history check on it? See if I read about it.
It's a steel forge
Sure.
creature.
I've read a lot of books, guys.
Yeah.
She's smart.
I got a 17.
You would know that these are elemental creatures. And it's you know they like making blizzards. They thrive on destruction and fear. They're immune to steel. And doesn't require air, food, drink, or sleep. Those are like the things that you know. It's odd that it's out here by itself. There's no blizzard. And they generally have a master.
Castil, didn't you say that you had a friend around here? You think he could help us out or something? Oh, this is a run.
No.
Zilli, get over here. Oh.
It would be a sanctuary, is what it would be if we go to him. He cannot leave his area.
Okay. Well, maybe we could stop by, catch your breath,
All right.
and then maybe he could tell us how to get away from them.
Yeah, we can.
Zilli, you okay?
So Zilli gets up. She's a bit shaky.
Zilli, take 2 points of piercing damage from just being carried by its teeth.
Ow. Yeah, she's gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at it.
So you want to continue the fight?
I mean, if it still runs away, though.
Not necessarily.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Zilli, I'm so glad you're okay. Come on.
Immediately
You're
throws
too
the blast.
tired to fight it. No.
You're gonna throw it?
I'm throwing it.
Here, roll the hit.
Do it.
Oh,
Castil, we
come
might
on.
need to do another chase and run to the sanctuary.
Okay.
7.
Everything sets back down to 10 if we start going again.
It
This
said now
like-
it's chasing you guys.
That is
Still
a
moving 2 spots per turn.
12.
12. It misses and hits a tree as it's moving away. And it doesn't seem to notice because you missed.
She's like,
But after doing that, she's gonna run up to Rayla and just hug her.
Rayla.
So, Sierra, what do you... Sorry. You can continue.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, Zilli goes in and hugs Rayla, and Rayla just kind of like wraps her in her arms, kind of a thing. Like on the ground, on her knees, kind of a thing, just holding Zilli as close as possible. She's like, okay, it's okay. You're safe now. You're safe. And she's gonna like have like kind of one hand on the back of Zilli's head too, like kind of like almost like concealing Zilli, and like keep it. And she has her eyes open, like watching the wolf as she's like holding Zilli.
I like it.
You're okay. It's okay. You're safe now. We got you. I've got you.
So wholesome.
She's shaking a lot.
No,
Not the child.
not the child.
So, Sierra, what did you mean by, like, it has a master? Like, what does that mean?
It was summoned by someone or created.
So it's not just...
They are generally servants to Boris. That doesn't mean they can't have other masters if someone summoned them, like Dane said. But they're heralds, assassins, hunting hounds.
Okay. So Kaya would, like, just go up to, she would go up to Castil and Paige and be like, I do not like that. Like, I've read about these creatures. I don't know why it was here. I'm sure something, I'm worried something might have summoned it.
This is the danger that I spoke of about when we were getting close to that my friend's place. It is surrounded by these creatures. I was hoping we'd stay farther away from it, but I guess I was wrong.
What is their purpose?
Basically, to keep him isolated from everybody else.
So is
What?
he friend or foe? Is it an
What
actual
did he
sanctuary?
do?
He's friend.
What did he do?
He kind of got on the bad side of our queen.
How so?
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention to what he said. For me, he's very off-putting. And he's energetic and very much likes company.
And you're sure he can help us?
He could let us rest for a bit. I don't know if he could do anything besides that.
How much further are we from Arkukari?
Let me put you guys on a map.
I think we're like
To the
a
map.
day away, right?
So you guys were where this red dot was. However, you have now reached a second river. So you are more like here. Yeah. There.
Maybe it's for the best that we just keep going. I would rather not run into any more of those things or anything like it.
How far away is this sanctuary? As she's like still holding Zilli and eyes on the wolf as it's kind of running off.
I'm going to assume a couple of hours.
It's like here. Wait, why didn't my thing work? He's like there.
So it's on the
So
way
he's
to
literally just the other side of the river.
Like maybe a mile and a half on the other side of the river.
it's on
He's easily within 30 minutes from here.
it's on
But
our
would
way
it
to
be
England.
safer to just...
At this
Go
point, we're so
straight.
close to him, we might as well just stop by him.
And who knows? He has been in here a while. If he's surrounded by those, he might know a better way to get past them without one of them taking one of our own.
I
Or
remember
another one
receiving
could
an
take
item
another
from
one
him.
of us.
What were you saying, Dane?
I remember receiving an item from him. I'm trying to remember where I put my notes that have that item.
It was given to the girl you were traveling with.
Oh, but not me.
Because
Got
she
it.
was more friendly and said she'd come back. And you're like, yeah, maybe.
He might have an item that would help us pass through here safely. I don't know if he had one back then, but I don't know if he still does. If he has another.
I say we go for it. Either way, we either have to go around and add more time and still get possibly attacked by these wolves, or we can just go through and possibly get something that's going to help us.
Or run right into them again.
I'm just saying either way, it seems like we're going to be running into them again. And I, for one, am not going to risk Zilli getting carried off again.
You talk like you're the only one who cares for her.
Well, do you?
She just turns away and she's just moving through her bag and looking through her stuff.
Paige like raises a hand. He says, "Paige cares."
Which is what she meant essentially.
That's not what was translated.
Therefore, Paige figured it out.
Paige, yeah.
I don't know, Silver Dust may have figured it out.
Yeah, Guy only cares because Zilli could talk to the cat. Rayla's gonna say, that's very nice of you, Paige. Well, I think we should... I'm not going to make decisions for you guys, but Castil, I would personally prefer to head towards this friend of yours.
I will lead you there. I'm not the most eager to go see him again, but it is a respite. It is a good place to be.
Also, this is like kind of off topic, but if I have the Find Familiar spell, and I summon a cat, can I talk to the cat? Or like understand the cat through my familiars?
Are you talking about like the magic cat?
Probably in a roundabout way. It'd be more like you talk to your cat, the cat talks to that cat, and then translate to you what Seraphine said.
Good to know.
But imagine Google Translate.
Better than nothing, I mean.
I kind of like that. I might actually do that. Google Translate the conversation back and forth if that's what you
That'd
get.
be hilarious.
Now you gotta name the familiar Google.
Google.
No, you should say
Where's
Google.
copywriting?
Google.
Google.
His name is Duo.
No, no.
No. That's awful. Okay.
Back on
Paige,
topic.
Kaya, what do you think?
She just sure wherever you guys are going, I guess.
Safer
We can
in
go there.
Arkukari?
Well, but that's the thing is he's on the way to Arkukari, and if we're already passing through like the wolves, then he might give us a safer way to get to Arkukari.
But who knows what other defenses are in the way?
It's less than a mile away. We will be there. There's not going to be any big defenses. If we sprint right now, we can get there just fine.
If we go, we don't stay long. Just long enough to rest.
Agreed.
I agree
back
with
on.
that.
That's basically what it would be.
Okay. Fine with Paige. He just kind of puts his hands up. Fine either way.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head to the friend's place, correct? Decision?
Yes.
Awesome.
And Rayla is going to be holding Zilli. She doesn't
Like
care.
carrying her or like holding her
Piggybacking.
hand? Okay.
Zilli's gonna be. Is that okay, Zilli? That Rayla's giving you a piggyback ride?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
like, I'm not gonna let Zilli go away. Well, on the walk over, can Rayla stop by Kaya and say something to her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's gonna stop by, kind of like pause by Kaya and like walk alongside her at one point. And she's just gonna say, Kaya, I want to get to our Kokori as well, and as fast as possible. I also want to make sure that we're getting there safely, and I just think that this is worth our time.
I understand. I never said I was upset.
But it's just you kind of seemed upset, and I just, I want to make sure that, like...
I'm just like you. I want to get out safely, and if you think this is the best way, then let's do it.
It will help. When we get there, if he does have a medallion, it will help us get out.
A medallion?
The thing that I had mentioned he might have another one of that would keep us safe.
Well...
I
here's
don't know if he
hoping.
has one more, because he'd given us one before, but it wouldn't hurt to check.
And then, if he lets us have it, then we can safely get back to Arkakari and then back to Ingwood and bring this sword back to... some colorful words I want to say about the dude, but bring it back to him.
And she'll be like, okay, perfect. Let's keep going then. And she'll just walk a little bit faster.
And Rayla's gonna match your pace, and she's gonna be like, I feel like you're upset with me, Kaya. And if you've got a problem with me, please.
I think we need to go faster, and Castil's gonna start sprinting.
And Rayla will keep the pace with Kaya and be like, Kaya, please don't
Kaya's
be
like,
passive
"Not this
aggressive.
again."
I feel
if you
like
don't
you
hurry,
might
you're
be a
going to
little...
lose sight of him. He's sprinting.
And she's like,
Um,
Kaya, I just want to make sure that we're good. That you're not, like, subtly hating me.
He's gone.
I mean, you probably could be hating
He's
me.
what? Why did he leave us?
Paige is like looking back between the two groups. She's like,
Guys, there might be more wolves. Let's go.
Okay, fine. Just, Kaya, we're talking about this later. She'll book it.
The cat's running alongside you guys. Just so we know she wasn't left behind again.
Okay, we make it there, I guess.
So, as you guys are... Oh, let me copy you guys over. That'd be a good idea. I have a different map, so give me a moment. I made another map, guys. I hope you're proud of me.
We are so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You made a map.
I made a map.
Maps
a
honestly
lot of,
take
like-
so much mental energy.
yes, they do.
So
You have to
much.
think about a lot of things.
We are not on the map.
Correct. You are
Okay.
not on the map. Yet. I am moving you over.
I am writing Kaya is passive aggressive.
Yeah, it's passive aggressive. What? A woman being passive aggressive? I would never have imagined.
Rayla is headstrong.
That is also very true. But Rayla does not like being like... She prefers to like get it out. You know, she's a very straightforward person.
Yeah, that's how I am IRL, so it's really weird playing a really passive-aggressive character.
Make it a little brighter since you guys don't have your lights on. There we go.
Where
So
are we?
you're
On the
over
far
this
side.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, over there on the far side. As you guys are running, you start to hear lots of more howls and barking. The temperature drops. Fog is rising and there are little snow flurries coming in and out around you. And you start seeing wolves dashing around you guys. But you just sprint as Castil leads you right into this Stonehenge, essentially. And as you guys cross the border, there's like a wolf that bites at whoever's in the back, their heels. He bites at their heels, but you guys get past.
The cat.
The cat. It bites at the cat, and it's like,
it eats the cat
away. Its tail a little frostbitten. And as you enter the Stonehenge, the temperature rises, and it seems like the wolves will just not enter this area. And sitting on what seems to be like the edge of a well is this guy. He's looks like a pale elf, long purplish pink hair. He has almost like galaxy-like eyes, kind of like Zilli's almost. Very fine clothes, but is an older, different style than what you guys wear. And as you come in, he looks up a little surprised.
Wait, can I make one comment?
Yes.
I think he looks really cool. But I just wanted to say it's so cool seeing the like old renditions of what he used to look like compared to like the new renditions. So
do you like the new rendition better or the older rendition?
I mean, I don't know. The older rendition had a lot of blue in it, and blue's my favorite color. So I don't know. My heart kind of belongs to the old one, but this guy looks really good too. So
I'm glad.
I'm here so that way you wouldn't have this conflicted feelings.
Should have avoided it.
Should have. Oh man, what have I done?
Darn it.
As you guys come in, he has this look of surprise, and then he sees Castil, and he jumps up and he's like, "Oh, Castil, you're back! Oh, this is so exciting! And you brought friends!"
I will say, I am in a different outfit now, because I would have been like in my uniform coming back, and now I'm in a druidic suit, so I don't know. Would he still recognize?
Yeah, he still recognizes you. He doesn't see a lot of people.
It's got your facial features memorized.
Oh, you brought friends! Oh my goodness, and you brought a kitty! How cute!
Vesper?
Oh, well, my manners. Hello, nice to meet all of you. And he gives a curt little bow. My name is Vesper Abaddon. Oh, please, come in. Would you like food? Or something warm? I got warm water. I can get you warm water.
Do you have maybe some warm spot? A place of respite? And she does like a curt, like kind of bow a little bit with her head because she's still holding Zilli, carrying her.
Oh, well, not a ton, but I can make you a fire. And he like waves his hands and a little fire appears near him.
Oh,
and he's like, oh, and it's cushions, and he like makes some cushions appear. And he's you come, sit. Oh, tell me about the outside world. Oh, I haven't seen anyone in a long time. It's been like a year, Castil. Wow, this is so exciting.
Oh my. She does not say that out loud. That's me. Well, Castil,
let's have a seat, everybody, and maybe not a long discussion, but we can at least get to know each other.
Well, Vesper, as I've come to know your name, we're grateful for you hosting us. My name is Rayla Sunstrider. This here, and she kind of like jostles Zilli a little bit, and she's this is my dear friend Zilli.
Hello, Zilli. So nice to see you.
Zilli just lets out a whimper.
Oh, sorry if I'm a little intense. I don't see a lot of people, and they never seem to stay very long, so I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. We appreciate how well you're treating us. It's a well-received reception.
I do have to apologize. We're gonna be here for a little bit, but it's gonna be again just passing through.
His face falls a little, but then he goes, "But of course, yes. No worries. You can come come sit, rest. Nothing will hurt you here. Nothing gets in at all. Although you did, which is so great.
Has Mary come back at all?
No, she hasn't. But that's okay. I'm sure her little one's taking all her time.
Yes, it's a bit of a walk, definitely.
That's true.
With children and whatnot.
Yes, I'm sure she's just so busy, and he's growing and needs food, and there's not a ton to be found in Steel Forge. Even back then, when I was wandering around, I knew there wasn't a ton.
Kaya will sit down and she'll be like, actually, some food would be nice.
Of course. Allergies? Anyone? Any allergies?
No. Paige shakes his head.
I'll just be like, Zilli doesn't eat many nuts.
No, of course I
Poison
know.
ivy.
Peanuts specifically.
Yeah, peanuts. Poison ivy. Oh, don't worry, I don't cook anything with that.
Good.
Oh, and what are your names? He gestures to Paige and Kaya.
Yeah. My name is Paige.
Paige.
Kaya.
Huh. Kaya. Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's so wonderful to see a Kenku and a half-elf. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Come sit. Food. And he pretty much conjures up some different kinds of foods. And it's just like a wonderful feast laid out in front of you. It's like a Thanksgiving feast.
She's already got a plate and she's just already feeling it. She's not really like paying attention to anyone else. She's just hungry.
Rayla's gonna set Zilli down on one of the cushions and just still be like right next to her, but try and like coax her into eating some food.
She'll eat a
So,
little bit.
tell me about the outside. Is the sun still shining?
In Arkukari, yes.
Oh,
For the most
wonderful.
part.
It's been so long since I've seen the sun, I've pretty much forgotten what it looks like. Embarrassing, I know, but tell me what it's like, please. Oh, I get so little news of the outside world.
Castil is going to, as he's not going to say anything, but he's going to sit down. He's going to take his wallet, empty out all the coins into his backpack. He's going to just nick a little bit of the thread and start unwinding it.
Is that a new game? Or
No,
hobby?
it was just, I was remembering the last time we met, you were crocheting.
oh yes, I love crocheting. I ran
I
out
thought
of
we
thread.
could use this as more string. I
Oh,
didn't bring anything.
what a wonderful gift! Oh my goodness, I haven't had string in a while. I can of course conjure string, but then it vanishes as soon as the spell ends.
Yeah, so you guys keep talking. I'll work on this.
Well,
Castil's always a kind one.
well, I guess, do you want to know more about Arkukari? Because I fear none of us really know much about Steel Forge.
He like scooch forward, so he's like, oh yes, anything is great.
Well, I fear there's not much in the way of good news, but,
Oh.
Ingwood was recently attacked by an invading force. We can
Oh,
only
bummer.
assume maybe it was Steel Forge, but honestly none of us really saw the attackers because we were focused on someone trying to plant a seed there, Moliense seed, and we had to stop that.
None of this would have happened if the queen had just listened to me. And he points to Castil and like nods his like finger at you. Continue.
Interesting. Why is that? Did you propose for them to not be used at all or something?
Oh, yes, we had a very different idea of how things should be run around here. Of course, I thought we should have focused on how to like grow things on our own, and she's like, no, that takes too many resources. We'll just steal it instead. If she had listened to me, I think we would have been in a lot better situation. But no. Instead, let's lock me away. She's crazy, that one, but that's okay. No, she's not crazy. She's wonderful. She's done a lot of work for our people. Yep.
I mean, I'm kind of siding on your side here. I don't get why you're locked away. You seem like pleasant company.
Oh, thank you. Someone hasn't said that to me in the 400 years.
Oh, well, you're a very wonderful person from the first initial meeting. She is like keeping her distance because she still doesn't like trust, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I mean, he's being very pleasant, so she's going to be pleasant
Plus,
back.
he's a guy.
Yeah,
He is a guy.
so she like automatically doesn't trust him. But she's like, he's being pleasant, and plus we kind of need to be nice to him. So,
Oh yeah.
but she's just gonna be like, I guess in the way of local news, we did learn that the tariffs to get inside of a local village were raised. Let's see. I'm pretty sure a bakery just added a new line of tarts.
A new line
in
of
Vale.
tarts.
Yes, that did happen. I haven't been able to try them, but haven't been able to get anything from a bakery in a while. But
That woman got exiled because her brother planted a seed. No, she didn't.
yes. Oh, you're not saying that?
No.
But yes, from what I heard, it was supposed to be a brand new invention of a blend of flavors. Something unheard of.
Wonderful. When I get out of here, that'll be the first thing I try.
Oh yes, it's in Vale. It's at Brianna's Bakery.
Brianna's Bakery. Okay. He like takes out a little note and scribbles it on a paper that seems to be just overfilled with notes and barely any space left.
Yes, from what I hear, they're a staple in Vale.
Vale. Wonderful. I'm gonna go to Vale. It'll be
Kaya's
wonderful.
like, do you need some more paper? You look like you're running away.
You have some. My paper just vanishes after this spell ends.
Actually, Rayla's going to reach into the bag of holding, and she's going to pull out the book of how to rhyme and poem structure. And she's going to say, "Would you like a new book?"
If you're offering, I would be more than pleased to accept this gift, but please do not feel like you need to give it to me.
No, absolutely. I think you'll get more use out of it than me. It honestly would probably be Kindle for my fire, unfortunately.
Oh no! And he takes out his hands, not Kindle. He's like, sorry, that was instinctive. I'm sorry. And he goes to hand it back to you.
I've read this book way too many times in the past, or at least books similar to it. And
Thank you, Rayla Sunstride. You're so kind, and he's holding it like it is pure gold.
Kaya will just like rip a few pages out of her journal and she's like, I'm sure you could use this too.
If you are offering, we'll be happy to take it, but do not force
She's
to.
like,
As his hands are like
"Just
moving
take it.
towards the paper.
Just take it.
He's like, oh, look at this paper. And he's like touching it as if it's diamonds. He's like, whoa. Thank you so much, Kaya and Rayla. And thank you, Castil, for bringing me some new friends. I mean, can we be friends?
sure.
New friends.
Well, we were passing through. We actually were over at. Do you know the collector at all?
Don't want to mess with her.
Yeah, she's not our biggest fan at the moment.
No, she's stolen from me in the past.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, it was before here. Yes, she... It was before she grew some weird legs. Yes, she,
I assume she was always like that.
Oh, no. No, she used to just be like some human child, I think. But before the curse happened.
Oh, so that was because of the curse that she... Oh, okay. That she grew the
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. But before that, she stole my favorite painting. It's one my great-grandfather had painted of the sun set, actually. And she stole it. Never got it back, I did.
It'd be funny if we were like this painting that we just like found in there and stashed.
That's literally like
I was waiting for us to be like, yeah, it's that painting that you'd seen at this moment.
Yes.
it makes me think of if anyone's ever played Skyrim, if you go to the Barrows and get the Dragonstone tablet before you meet Farengar, and then he's literally like, I need you to go to the Bleak Falls Barrow and get the Dragonstone tablet. And he's like, and you just literally have the line of, you mean this Dragonstone tablet? And he's like, what? The voice actor for it is like, what? How did you? It's hilarious.
That's great.
I
Awesome.
recommend looking it up on YouTube. It's very funny.
But yes, he's like, yeah, she stole that painting from me. Never did get it back, but that's okay. But anyway, a page. Kaya, tell me about what you've seen in the world.
Paige just kind of like he's been like eating the food that's been put in front of him, sort of halfly. He's also very tired still. But he says, lots of raids, he says, from Steelforge to Arkukari. Lots of different ones. There's a Duke that the Duke might get kicked out of his role in
Exciting gossip.
Eastwood. Yes, quite exciting. We are to help him. We are help him.
Oh.
Yes.
We are helping.
Very nice. Very nice, Duke. Very nice, Duke.
Very nice. I'm assuming that's
I like Stern.
sarcasm. Yes?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at recognizing it.
But we help him. Yes, Ingwood, Moliency seed happened. He like sort of gestures wildly as if he's conveying something. You can tell. You know, Moliency seed. Raid happened during Moliency seed.
Oh,
He
really?
will quote Duke Armir. He says, lots of lives already lost. Lots. But we've lost a lot of lives already to an orc attack at the wall while this was all happening. He says,
the orcs. Rowdy bunch, those ones.
mm-hmm.
I told the queen we shouldn't have made them their own chiefdom area tribe, but she didn't listen to me. It was a mistake to give them a district, I tell you. Continue.
Yes. And he like looks around almost to find something else to say. He's like, I don't know. That's all I know. All interesting.
That's wonderful. All interesting things, yes. How about you, Kaya? Lovely Kaya. What do you have? What have you seen?
She's like eating and then she like freezes and she's like, well, and it takes her a moment to just like think. She just kind of ponders for a moment and just kind of looking up. And she's like, well, the sun is still out. It shines really brightly. There's beautiful clouds and the sunsets and sunrises are quite phenomenal. There are birds and their songs echo, and she like kind of looks to be reminiscing deeply when she's speaking, kind of like she's lost in this world. And she's like, well, there are all these gardens of flowers of all different kinds, little creatures, bugs and butterflies and small animals like bunnies and deers, and they all just harmonize together. and it's quite beautiful. And there are several gardens all over Arkakari that have this quite a beautiful charm to them.
You can see that he has a very wistful look on his face, and his eyes are just filled with like a wonder as you're talking about the sunsets, the birds, the gardens. And he says in response, "The gardens. I haven't seen flowers since I was a child. Real flowers. You know, I mean, there's the dead things here, but the flowers."
Kaya kind of nods, almost in like agreement.
You know, when I get out of here, I'm gonna go find myself some flowers. Maybe I'll start a garden. Oh, wouldn't that be exciting?
Or maybe
real
a flower shop. That'll be a little bit
Oh, a
more
flower
sustaining.
Oh, that is a good idea. Oh, yes. And he like pulls out one of the new papers and in very small writing he writes.
And Kaya just like looks sort of wistful again. She's just kind of looking off. She's kind of forgotten about her food now.
And how about you, little Zilli? What have you seen?
Of course, this is all in Elvish. Not much.
And he responds in Elvish, "Not much? Surely you've seen more than not much."
I don't remember much.
That's a bummer. What do you remember? Anything good? Sunsets, sunrises? Maybe you've seen a butterfly.
She just looks up at him confused. What's that?
A butterfly? Oh, and he conjures a minor image of a butterfly flying around that then like lands on your nose and like flaps out its yellow bright wings. A butterfly.
You could just see Zilli go from like shaken up and terrified to wonder. And you can see a little smile form on her face.
Kaya, like, she'll reach to her necklace, and you can't really see the necklace, but she'll reach to it, and a little tear will fall when she's watching the butterfly.
He seems to notice your tear fall, and he's like, oh no, did I upset you? Do you not like butterflies? Are you afraid of them? Oh, I'm so sorry.
She'll just quickly wipe it off and be like, what? No. Allergies.
Oh, allergies? Oh no! What did you eat? Quick, tell me.
It's okay.
They're allergic to butterflies.
Oh, no need to worry. No need to worry, Kai. It's an illusion. See? And he like pokes his finger through the wing, and he's like, "See, please don't cry. I'm sorry I upset you. Oh, please don't worry." Oh, a joke. Oh, yes, a joke. Sorry. I'm still learning things. Relearning. I forget. It's been a long time. Sorry.
This food is wonderful, by the way. Thank you. And she's like going back to eating her food.
And Rayla's gonna say, "Yes, thank you so much," even though she hasn't eaten anything.
Oh, you're welcome. Do you want any more? And he pushes a plate towards you.
I'm full, thank you.
Of course.
And cue stomach growl.
Hey, if he can notice her tear, he can notice her stomach growl.
If Emily would like her stomach to growl, sure. But if she doesn't,
I'll leave it
want
up
her stomach
to
growl.
the dungeon master, or should I leave it? I don't know.
Give it to the audience.
Audience.
Option 1, stomach growl. Option 2, no stomach growl.
Option 1, my stomach growls. Option 2, it does not growl.
This is the most.
Or-
This is the biggest poll you have ever voted on whilst watching our
Will
campaign.
my stomach
This is the most important
growl?
one.
I think this is
Don't
gonna be
pick
the most
the wrong one.
one-sided.
What?
I said I think this is gonna be the most one-sided.
Oh my gosh. Oh, no, we got
Maybe.
one vote for
Nope,
two.
there's a vote too.
Maybe.
Two
from
votes
Lanewar,
for
of course,
two.
probably.
But still vote for one is,
You're going to eat Saseji.
You will eat.
No. Especially not from a strange man.
strange
It-
man that
Not
most
even.
likely has no access to poison.
He's got magic.
Conjure
You can magic poison.
So
Get
here's a
magic
question.
poison.
If all this stuff only exists until the spell ends, even if we eat right now, are we gonna be hungry in 30 minutes or whatever when the spell ends?
Probably.
Okay. Bye.
You'll probably make it to your next meal. The food ones stick around a little longer. It's like a good
Okay.
berry, essentially.
Okay, option 1 wins.
So you say this, your stomach lets out a loud growl.
And she's like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. Please have some food. No, don't growl at my table. You're fine. You can eat anything you want.
It's all right. I'm okay, but thank you so much.
He's gonna roll for insight. If you'll roll for deception, please.
Oh no.
It's
That
all right, he says.
deception. That is a 4. She's like so hungry at this point.
She can't even hide it anymore.
He kind of seems to think for a moment and. Well, it seems like you have something you might not like about food. Sorry. But
it's all right.
Would it maybe help if I ate something first and then you ate after? The exact same thing?
Well, sorry, we all know what it means when a girl says she's fine.
You know.
No offense. But we haven't really like fully gotten to know each other.
Oh, I don't have to touch it. I can use utensils.
But I'm sorry, but I'll be okay.
Rayla, dear, or child, or how old are you? Are you look human?
I am human. I am
Okay, you like it.
Honey?
Sorry, that's word. Young woman. There we go, young woman. That's a good one.
She's a little like taken aback.
I'm over 500 years old. I'm sorry. I don't know what to call humans.
It's alright.
But Rayla, no offense. I don't see a lot of people, but you look like a wind could blow you over. Might I
Everyone
recommend?
just looks at her like, wait, yeah, you're right.
And she's like holding her coat around her.
might I recommend just a little food? No need to worry about it sticking around. Once the spell ends, it'll go away, but until it does, you'll feel a little more nourished.
I'm sorry, but as a rule, I try not to eat magic food.
Oh.
Zilli will just push a plate towards you.
Say thank
Can
you.
I insight this to see if this is a rule she just barely came up with?
Yes. You can roll for whatever you want to contest it or make a DC in your head. Yeah.
I will roll, but I'm not going to tell you if I'm rolling for persuasion or deception.
Nice.
Unless I get this correct.
Yeah, unless you get it correct. What did I roll? I got
Behold my 12.
an 11. So she was rolling for persuasion, because
For someone that likes to face things head on, she sure doesn't like to face things head on.
yeah. So that's the thing, is one of her biggest flaws is being a little hypocritical.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So what does he get?
So what you kind of get is, you kind of get from this is that it is kind of made up from the spot, but it's made from truth, like a little bit of truth. Like you sense, from the way that she said it, that there is something about like some kinds of foods or food in general, that there is something that she tries to stay away from, or like you could tell that it's rooted in fear.
I decided to hop onto this bandwagon and I rolled a 17. So
Oh my
I
gosh,
know a lot of.
everybody's-
Wait, am I rolling for insight?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insight.
Okay, wait, then I actually got. Hold up.
She was rolling persuasion.
I actually got 21.
Oh my
No.
Spill your secrets.
You get the same thing that Castil did, the same information. Additionally, you kind of get that, like, yes, it's rooted in fear, but you can kind of gather a little bit from her that she doesn't eat food offered to her, and like it kind of seemed like she may have been a little open to the idea of eating something that someone else has like eaten, but not necessarily from someone that she does not trust, if that makes sense. Because she definitely don't trust this dude. He's very pleasant, very nice person, but she's...
You don't even trust Zilli. Wow.
Well, no, she does trust Zilli.
Wow, okay.
But, yeah, so she's just like... you can kind of tell that it may not be, like, fully... Like, it's a lot of emotions kind of controlling the decisions there.
Okay.
Oh, when you say it's a rule, he kind of deflates a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I would offer you something else, but I don't have anything not magical."
She's actually allergic to magic food.
She's allergic? You didn't tell me she was allergic! Like, the food just vanishes.
No, it's... Now,
I'm
no
so
one
sorry,
can...
Rayla. I'm so sorry.
It's...
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You've been just smelling it. No, she wouldn't say that.
No. I
Castil's just
appreciate
chuckling to himself in the back.
I appreciate the concern and consideration. Maybe next time we'll bring some food that you can have that isn't magic.
Really? You'll come back?
Hopefully, maybe one day.
Ooh.
I can't make any promises because I don't come over onto the Arkakari side very often, but
Of course.
Sure.
But being a human, it'd be sooner rather than later.
yeah, it would be. I'm not an elf. I don't live a terribly long life and visit once every 200 years, you know?
So you will come back?
I would
Paige
like the
shrugs.
audience to hire to option. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this as an option 1 or an option 2.
Nice.
Audience, option 1, she will come back. Option 2, she will not come back.
She just lies about coming back.
She'll lie about coming back. I'm gonna make this your decision.
Ooh, that's rough.
Is she
Nice.
legitimate or is she not? Option 1
Don't-
is legitimate.
Yeah, don't take this one very seriously. A lot less important than the previous polls.
Yeah,
It is
a lot
what it
less
is.
important. Whatever.
A lot less important. It is what it is.
Oh, we've got some disagreement in the ranks, guys.
Oh no, already. Oh.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, Lance and Laura Gatchel coming in with a 1 also.
Oh,
Oh, goodness, guys.
fluctuating.
This is crazy.
A lot of people want you to be honest. I'm surprised.
All right. Everyone wants to be okay. Alrighty.
Let's start to close it up.
Don't you dare raise this man's hopes for nothing. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close. all right, guys. You say you will come back, and she kind of like looks at him, and she just kind of sees like a little golden retriever puppy dog eyes kind of thing, you know. And she's just, you know what? Yes, I will. And and Vesper, take it on me as this. That is a Sunstrider promise. I will return. I cannot tell you when, but I will in my lifetime.
But sooner than 200 years?
It's much sooner, because I
Kaya
don't think I'm
will-
going to live that long.
Kaya will lean over to Paige and be like, if she survives that long, we can make it back.
Yes, if I live, I will return. If I can live and make it through, I promise you, on my name as a Sunstrider, I will return.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, you did it, Vespa. You made a friend. He kind of like says to himself.
Oh.
And then he's going to reach into his coat and he'll pull out a medallion about this big. And on the edge it's silver. On the face it's this deep purplish blue color. And then in the center is a silver wolf outline. And he'll hand it to you and well, since you'll come back, you'll need this to get past the wolves. I've been mastering this technique for a while. As they'll avoid you.
Really?
Yes. So you can come back.
Well, thank you. I don't get many gifts very often, so thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Well, I do hope that you enjoyed that poetry book.
Oh, I very much will. It's not as, going out and seeing the sun or anything, but this is great. I have not had a book in a long time.
He's gonna be a pro on poetry by the time you get back. Know
You all
everything about
poems.
it.
She's gonna say, it's not quite the sun, but if you'd like, I can pull out my ever-bright lantern and you could see some really bright light.
Oh, sure. I haven't ever. Oh.
She just opens up her lantern and it's very
And he
bright.
goes puts his face right into the light. And he pulls back his eyes wide. He's like, wow, I can still see it.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna shutter this for the safety of your eyes.
Wow, that was amazing.
Vesper, thank you. We really appreciate this. Unfortunately, we are on a bit of a time crunch. The heirloom sword that Castil mentioned that we had to return earlier. He's given us a deadline to return it to him. Otherwise, he's going to slander our names and we'll be hunted like dogs. So.
Oh.
As he seems to get what you're trying to imply, you can see that he just gets a crestfallen look, his shoulders slump. He's like, oh, we were leaving already. Oh.
I'm very sorry, Vesper. But I did promise I will return.
Yes, yes. Will any of you return as well? And he looks around the group.
Zilli nods.
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. Well, if you all
Castil
stick...
would,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, Castil would stand up and he has a stick with all the string from his wallet kind of just wrapped around it. So, this is for you, and it seems I'm bound to come back here eventually, so I'll see you again, and I'll try to bring you a painting of the sunset next time.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is wonderful, Castil. I'll actually be able to crochet something that stays. He's pulling out the string a little bit, and he's just awestruck at it. I understand you all have to go, but thank you for coming. It was so great to meet you all, and to have new friends. And I do hope you all come back, and And of course the medallions, I mean, it's you all are friends. As long as you stick together, it'll still work for all of you as well.
Have you figured out how to break out of here yet?
I've come up with a plan for that. Oh, are you willing to help me?
Potentially. I mean, we are on an errand right now, but when we come back,
Why? Paige kind of like butts in. It's like, why? Paige wondering. Why are you here? Why? You locked up? He asks. Why locked up?
Yes. The Queen and I disagreed on many things. We used to be quite good friends, actually, and she wanted to run the kingdom one way, and I said this was a really bad idea, and she wanted to, well, access some dark powers you're not supposed to access, and I said no, but she said yes, and here I am.
Who? You are a dark elf, he says. You're a dark elf?
Oh, I'm Fae. Yes.
Fae?
I'm Fae, yes.
Oh, okay.
Easily
Fae.
confused, but continue.
Interesting. Hold nobility? He asks. Family name? Noble name?
Oh, no, not noble.
Oh,
No.
just friend of the queen.
Oh, well, you know, I knew her before the curse happened.
Before the curse. You unaffected? He asks. You were? You
Oh
were
no,
unaffected?
I wasn't affected.
Oh, good. He like nods his head. Good.
I wasn't actually here when it happened. I was back on the Fae plane, so.
How did you? He like has a very confused look on his face. He's like, how were you caught? How? Why? He's just really confused.
Oh,
Like,
she
how
said
are
she
you-
wanted to have a truce, you know, and
Truce.
apologize. Oh, she was a clever one. I'm a little gullible, apparently. And I completely believed her, and I met her here, and then she was like, you won't be bothering me anymore, and woof, couldn't leave anymore.
The wolves hers? He asks.
Yes. Or at least someone under her eyes. They're not mine.
Okay. And Paige kind of like nods to himself. He doesn't seem completely satisfied, but he's just like, this will have to do in his mind. He's like, okay, interesting. Sorry. That's tough. 400 years? He like quotes him. It's like 400 years locked up?
Yeah.
Longer?
425. Oh wait,
425 says.
475? Wait. He seems like, how long have I been in here? What year is it? I thought I had my calculations down.
Do we know what year it is? So we could just give it. Is it 900, I think?
500.
I think it's 500, yeah.
Kyle will just be like
500.
500.
500. 465. Yes, 465.
465. Okay. 465. He nods.
Wait, it's the year 500, is that what you said?
Yes, it's the year 500. And he's been in here for 465 years.
Quick maths. 30. Wait. 35.
Yes.
Year 35. Okay. Okay. Know anything about Moliensi seed?
Oh, dark magic shouldn't be used.
Involve souls? He asks.
Of
Kinda
a
like
sort. Of a sort.
How so?
it needs someone to power it, of sorts. It is not necessarily like, let's sacrifice someone. No, it's not like that. It's more like their brainchild.
And what
They gotta think
happens?
really hard.
What happens if the seed gets destroyed?
Oh, I'm sure it hurts the creator, but I guess they make another one, or I don't know. There's dark magic. I don't dabble in it.
Where is the person?
Is that person alive still?
Who made the seed? I
The
don't.
soul, the soul inside.
Oh no, they're not putting it. They're not sacrificing someone to put in the seed. That would just be ridiculous.
We've just run into a seed and we got rid of it, and we're just concerned that the person who was attached to it, if they're okay.
Oh, you probably saw a fragment of the person because you know that they're thinking so hard. It's like when you write a book and it's like a piece of yourself is in the book. Yes, it's like that. They're working so hard on this dark magic that it's like putting themselves in it.
So
Paige
they
just kind of like his head like kirks over towards Kaya. He just kind of looks at her for a second, and then like looks back.
so
He just finds something about her sister.
So also Silverdust saying quoting Split Fiction, which is so funny. But Rayla's going to be like, so what you're saying is that the person puts a piece of themselves in there and then they could be anywhere else, but they're kind of a bit of them is in the seed.
I think that's how it works. Again, I don't dabble in dark magic.
Do you know if they have to willingly do it, or if they forcibly do it?
I don't know the specifics of how to actually cast the spell. Sorry.
That's okay.
So the caster is the one who has a fragment of themselves in it.
I don't know. I tried to avoid the dark magic books. As soon as you start reading it, you start going down a dark path, and that's what happened to the queen. I'm telling you. I told you not to touch the book.
Kaya's like, I gotta read more dark magic books now. She doesn't say it out loud, but she's thinking that.
No.
Anyone else being a Astarian in Baldur's Gate?
I was literally thinking that.
But any other questions that not about dark magic? I don't condone such actions.
You were talking about your plan to escape.
Oh yes, my plan. I've heard legends and tales of there was a bard who stopped the curse from spreading. I heard when I came back. Yes. Well, so and he pulls out another scrap of paper. This one seems really old. And he carefully unfolds it.
There's like
And
holes in the middle of it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of holes. It's like this big. And he's like, see, on here, I figured out that there are pieces of her violin that still exist, and that the gods, I'm pretty sure, it's just legend, but if the gods themselves created this violin, and you're able to put the pieces back together, and I think you also need like unicorn hair or something. But yes, if you can put them back together and find them and bring it here, then if we play the violin, and probably use. No, that's not right. Maybe was it Pegasus? No. What was it Pegasus? He's like looking. He like pulled it really close and like looking at one of the holes. He's like, it was a unicorn or a Pegasus? Pegasus. Yes, Pegasus. Because you have to go up high. Yes, Pegasus. The hairs for the bow. It needs to be Pegasus. Pegasus. And the strings need to be. And he looks at another hole and he's like, there was something with ice. Oh yes, the gold metal like made iron steel, a really cold refined metal. Yes. I don't know the word. It's blinking. Cold
cold metal?
Ice metal? No. No. I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's cold metal. Cold metal.
I'll look into it. Do you remember anything else about the bard? Maybe I can see if there's other legends around.
Oh, her legend is all over Blamdon. There's a statue erected of her.
Oh, yes. The statue, yes. But I don't know much else. But these specifics, and if you put the violin back together, and we play it, I'm sure to break the queen's spell. Nothing as powerful as the god's own music could. Her spell will just crumble. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can try.
Yes.
It is my best plan. I know it's just based on legend, but if you can try and find them and bring them back, and then I can set up a flower shop, and of course you'll all get free flowers all the time. And and we could go get fruit tarts together.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, and books.
see what we can
I could go to a library. Oh, yes, a library. And he hands the paper to Castil very gently, as if it could crumble at any moment. And be careful with it. Yes.
He will set down. Can I borrow a paper, Kaya, from your pack?
Of course, yeah. And she will rip one out and hand it to you.
I'm just gonna copy it down.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I almost feel like at this point you should make 2 copies and then give him the fresh one.
Could you? Would I mean?
Not my
You don't
paper.
have to if you don't want to, but if you are going to offer, I would happily take it.
Kaya just she's not annoyed, but she's just this guy, and so she just starts writing her own copy while Castil's writing his. She'll just basically copy whatever Castil writes.
Multitask. One copy to another copy. Sick.
I'll send you an actual picture thing of what it looks like afterwards. But it has just some instructions on it.
And then you can see both handwritings, and Kaya's is the most perfect, beautiful handwriting you've ever seen, and then Castil's is just very rushed and.
Oh wait, Dane vanished. Hold on.
Chicken
Say that again.
scratched.
Say that again, Castil.
It's very much doctor handwriting. It's,
Yeah.
And then Kaya will look at both of them. She's like, "How about you keep that? I'll give this one to him." It's just...
He takes the paper from you. He's like, "Oh, thank you, Kaya." And, "Oh wow, your handwriting is amazing. You must be very learned. Wow, this is very fine." And he's studying it. Are you trying to talk, Paige? You're on mute.
I'm mostly just thinking aloud. I'm
Okay.
Whenever we find someone who has historical understanding, I'm gotta ask him everything. See what he knows.
Oh yeah, Kaya's gonna pull him aside after.
Well, we gotta go. You guys didn't want to stay. We
You
gotta
said
go.
that we're here to rest, so while everyone's resting, she'll talk to him.
Oh, now you want to stay and rest. Okay.
This is why we're here. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see.
I see how
Are
it
we
is.
not here to rest?
Oh
Nah.
my goodness.
No, I think we were here to rest.
Well,
Or
we
at
were
least,
here to
planning on
rest,
doing
but
it
I
for 8
remember
hours, so-
Castil was like, "Okay, we're gonna be here really quick," and I was like, "Okay," and Kaya was also like, "It'll be just a fast rest," and everyone was like, "Let's
Okay.
make it snappy."
But we never rested.
Technically,
True.
we're resting
We do
right
need to rest.
now.
Yes,
Well,
this is
not for
technically.
Kaya. She's
Canonically.
way too introverted.
She's pacing
She's
around.
this is just draining everything I have.
Well, if you guys are going to chat, Rayla is going to ask, is there a spot? I know this is kind of awful to ask, but I know they're going to pepper you with questions. Can I take a nap while they're doing that?
Oh, of course. You can use any of these cushions, and we'll just stay inside the ring.
Yeah, of course, of course. And she's gonna turn to Zilli and be like, Zilli, do you want to stay here?
She nods.
Okay. I'm just going to be over here. And she's going to go to the other opposite side of the, well, far away from them. And she'll take, one of the cushions as, a pillow. But she's going to, wrap herself around her bag, and, curl into a ball with her back against the well. And she's gonna try and take a little nap.
Okay. So what did you guys want to talk to Vesper about?
So Kaya's gonna want to pull him aside. She won't want to talk to him around anyone else. So if no one else has anything to say, then she will ask. to speak.
Paige has one more question.
Okay, lay it on me.
Paige asks, "Are you from Steelforge? Or you said you're Fae? You're from
Yes, I'm from
the Feywilds?
Yes, Winter Court.
Oh, how did you end up here, out of the Feywilds?
Oh, my mother brought me originally. Well, it's a little less hectic here. I mean, the Fays are wonderful and amazing, of course, but there's always some random shenanigans happening and all this crazy stuff. But here, it's so peaceful, and the animals are just majestic, and the flowers, the sunsets. I mean, I love the sunsets. There's constantly a sunset in the Feywilds, but here, it changes. There's a difference between a sunset and a sunrise, and you just don't get that in the Feywild. And yes, I mean, change of scenery, I guess you could say. And I mean, well, once my father died, she didn't care to be in the Feywilds anymore. Too many memories. So we came here instead.
He nods. Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you. He sort of gives just a cordial little bow. He says, "I need to rest too. I'm very tired."
Oh no! Yes, take a rest. Nothing will harm you here. And thank you for asking me. No one's ever asked me about my childhood in a long time, so thank you.
Yes, of course. Good to meet you. And he will walk over. He'll grab a couple of cushions, and then he's gonna go over and get to rest. And
Where is he going?
Looking for you. Oh.
just down, down about where he is. He's just over there.
Okay.
Makes himself a little nest.
Yeah, just preening his feathers a little bit.
I don't know if I asked this last time, but is there no one looking for you? Like you said, your mother.
I don't think anyone's looking for me. I mean, if they were looking for me, I'm sure they would have found me by now. No, my mother's dead. Yes, she, some witches got her, you see.
Sorry to hear that.
That's alright. Happened a long time ago. I did have a pet dog once, though. It was a nice dog. I mean, outlived it, but it was a nice dog once.
A golden lab.
It was a golden lab.
It's like a yellow dog.
A yellow dog. That sounds wonderful. Maybe I'll get one for my flower shop. And he takes out a paper and writes really tiny letters.
She can just make the dog appear. Kyle will just make the dog appear.
Oh, it is golden. And he goes to touch it and pulls back. He's like, oh, yes, I'll get myself one. And it's really, really tiny writing, as if he's preparing to fill his pages out for years. Sorry, but yes, Castil, I don't think anyone else is looking for me. Maybe the queen, I don't know, erased me from history. Would have been rude, but maybe she did.
Alright, well, I'll keep an eye out for that violin as best I can.
Oh, thank you. It's in pieces, so you'll have to find the pieces. But yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go join them and get a quick rest.
Oh, of course. Take a rest. Nothing will hurt you here.
So then Kaya will.
So Zilli's still there, Kaya, if you're okay
I know.
with that.
So she'll talk to him and be like, so can I talk to you in private about something?
A private conversation. New level of friendship. Of course.
And she's like looking around. She's just kind of like guides him over to like a spot where like nobody can really hear
There seems to
them.
be like a little pep in his step as he's like.
She's like, I have something just kind of important that I wanted to discuss with you. Kind of a more serious conversation.
He puts on a very serious face.
she has like kind of a hard time because she's never really like talked about this before with anyone. But she'll be like, so it's about my sister. She is very lovely. She loved the sunsets and the butterflies and all of those things. And she's a very good person. She was raised to be a witch like myself, and
A witch?
I mean a wizard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. But one day she about 2 years ago she went missing. And I've been trying to search for her since. And I have a feeling that she's trapped, kind of like you.
Oh no.
Stuck. But as I was searching for her, me and my friends, we found the Moliensi seed, and
terrible thing.
As we were destroying the seed, I heard my sister, and it was almost like she was calling out for help, like she was in pain. And when we destroyed the seed, I saw a glimpse of her spirit, I guess. I don't understand, and I was wondering if you might have some more insight onto it, because she's a good person. She wouldn't do dark magic. I know she wouldn't, but I don't understand how that could be.
Well, a Morianti seed is dark magic for sure. I don't know if someone can be forced into it or not. 2 years, a young half-elf can change a lot in 2 years. They're not quite like elves.
But she seemed to be like calling for help, and she seemed afraid, and I heard her call out in fear and pain, like she wasn't trying to, she did not want to be there. She called out for me to save her.
It's possible. But it's also possible that well, like I said, that it's like putting yourself in a book, right? And maybe this part of herself that she poured into the seed was her fearful side, or her side that feels pain. And so maybe when you destroyed it, you released that piece of her, and that's why you were getting those cries of pain and fear, because that's what she poured in. Maybe it's returned to her. Maybe it'll be put into another seed. I don't know. But maybe it wasn't. I don't dabble in dark magic. I'm sorry.
She's just kind of pondering. Do you think if she were casting this spell, would you be able to find her through divination, or would she be on some sort of other plane, or
Yeah, as I understand it, it's not like a constant casting. It's more like a one-time cast. Oh, you made a seed, and then it can be transported anywhere. So it's possible she's on a different plane. It's
Can it
possible divination
continue?
would work.
Can it continue after if she had passed away? Could the seed still?
Dark magic is a nasty thing. If your sister, Feywilds forbid, were to pass away while still having a seed connected to her, those seeds would probably die, because they're living off of that piece of her. But if she were gone, that piece of her would go as well. I'm assuming that's how it works. So if the seed did something, that probably means our sister's still alive.
You seem to know a lot about magic. Do you have any tips on how I may find her?
Well, I know there's some tracking spells, divination spells. Tips specifically. If you're willing, I could expand your mind a little.
She like raises a brow and she's like, "Sorry, what?"
As a fae, we it's not like quite like warlocks, what warlocks do, but it's kind of similar, where we can grant a little bit of knowledge or power to someone without totally making a warlock bondage. But I could expand your mind a little to make your magic a little stronger, if you would like.
Her eyes get wide, like she's like, did not even. Like, really? You could do that?
Oh, sure, yes, if you'd like, I can do that.
Yes, please. I would
All
really
right.
appreciate that.
This might tingle a little. And he just touches your forehead like this. And if anyone's watching, which most of you have gone to bed, her eyes just go pure white. And as there's just this power emanating from his fingers, and there's a little bit of pain in your brain, and it lasts for about 30 seconds, and right when you're about ready to just start screaming because of how much it hurts, he pulls his hands away and he goes, "Ta-da! Brain expanded!" And you gain a permanent extra point in your intelligence characteristic. So not like a bonus, but just raise your intelligence point by 1.
That's pretty awesome.
Yo, can he expand my mind too? Wait, what? That's sick.
If you asked him to.
Wait, where do I raise it at?
So, in your character sheet, you're going to go to the left-hand side, and then there's the intelligence, attribute? I don't know what you call these. And where yours might say, yours says 16 in the little circle, you're going to change it to 17.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Okay.
And so now you're 1 point away. When you change it to an 18, at a level 4, then you're gonna bounce up to +4 on your intelligence.
Okay.
That's pretty sick.
So, does anything else come to mind, or is it just that?
Just that.
Okay. She's like, "Thank you." She doesn't really know for sure what it did, but she's like,
You know a little smarter. Your intelligence just rose.
"Okay."
Usually you need a feat for that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's like, "Thank you. I appreciate it. Another thing. 2 years ago, when my sister went missing, like right after, all these wizards started dying. Wizards that cast level 6 spells or higher. They started dying all over the kingdom. Do you know any reason as to why that might be?
This is the first time hearing of this. I have no idea. That's terrible. I'm sorry.
I can't help but wonder if maybe my sister has some sort of connection to it.
Well, the timelines do add up, which is a little concerning. I don't know of any dark magic that would necessarily make that work, but if she were dabbling in dark magic, it's possible.
Do you know anything about how do you pronounce it? Dejine?
Dejine. Oh yes, nasty little creatures. They're not very great.
I saw one of them kill a wizard after that. I wonder if they're the ones who are, if there's more than one, or...
I mean, if someone were to have control of the Dejine, it's very possible that could be how they're doing it.
I see. And,
Troublesome, though.
She'll write some stuff down in her notebook. Just everything that they're talking about, so she can remember it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. This is very helpful for me. It helps me to be at least one step closer to saving my sister.
Of course. Anything I can do to help a friend, and of course your sister, if she is trapped like me, it's not a fate I would wish on anyone, actually. So, yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But don't give up hope. And like you said, you saw a fragment, which means she's still alive. And he just gives her a little pump on the shoulder.
She kind of just smiles and she's like, "Thank you." And then she just kind of looks back over to Zilli.
Secret conversation over, of course. We could go back. I know, he'll walk back to Zilli and anything you wanted to ask, Zilli? Do you want a private conversation?
Sorry, my roommate brought me a cake pop.
Hey, nice. Right as
And you didn't share?
I wish I could bring it across the camera. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Zilli has fallen asleep at this point.
Oh, never mind. She's asleep. Don't wait.
And Kaya's like, "Yeah, I think I'll go rest with the others."
All right. Where did your cat run off to? Oh, never mind. Go rest.
Good question. Where did our cat run off to?
She entered the circle with you guys because she's like, "Oh, what a lovely cat," and then she just vanished. She left.
What do you mean? She's right here. See?
She's not there. She's not there. No.
Kaya will actually. She'll walk around and she'll look for the cat.
You don't see her in the circle at all.
At all?
No, she's not in the circle. But you know nothing came in, so it's likely she exited the circle on her own.
Da-da-da, she's dead.
She died. You lost her magic cat. You can rest. Nothing will bother you.
I'm gonna actually have Kaya cast locate object for the cat.
I don't think she has any object on her because she's not an
She
object.
doesn't have a collar.
No.
No, I don't think I've ever said she had a collar.
Dang. Okay.
No.
All right. So she'll just go into her own corner, but instead of resting, she's gonna start like writing down a spell from the spell book that she has.
Sounds good.
Next time we find this cat, we're putting a bandana on it.
It's a good plan. So how long of a rest do you guys want to take? Short or long?
I think we're taking a short rest. What do you guys think?
We did just have a long rest right before the whole wolf situation.
So just a short one then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would just be an hour.
Did we ever get to that? Because Kaya and
No, we
Castil
never
needed to
got
go
a
back to
long
the cat.
rest. We left.
No,
No, I
we
thought-
had
No,
a
you
long
guys
rest
got a long rest
because we were filling up our water bottles
after
and
the
going
long
to get
rest.
the cat, and then coming back.
Yeah, that was after the
Back
long
when
rest.
I did.
This was like the morning time. You're like afternoon now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just do an hour-long short rest and then head.
Okay.
Yeah, Sounds good to me.
Rayla is, when she wakes up, she will don the medallion. She's not 100% sure how it works, but she's gonna just put it on.
Kaya was just like writing this spell, and then she just fell asleep on top of her book while she was writing. So
Had the
When
funny
you-
thought of, like, Castil sees it, goes over, is like, oh, I'll just finish it for her. And if you just wake up, that's all we can scratch.
That'd be terrible.
she would be so angry. She's a perfectionist, so like if anything was wrong in her spell book, she'd be like, "What the frick is this?"
Yeah,
I also
Rayla
don't know
knows
if that
not
would
to.
work.
Oh, Rayla knows not to mess with a wizard's spell book.
Don't mess with it.
I guess as we all kind of like pack up to leave and we're about to head out, Rayla's going to be like, "Thank you for your hospitality, Vesper.
Of course. Can't wait till you come back and bring some food you can eat so you're not allergic to mine.
Yeah, I'll
And
bring some
she-
food."
She'll whisper to him and ask him if he can summon some chocolate for Kaya.
Oh, sure. She like summons some chocolate.
Wait, did you
And
say she whispered it?
Yeah. And then she's gonna go up to you and she's gonna give you a piece of chocolate. And she's just gonna like keep giving you pieces of chocolate every time you eat them.
I
It'll
feel
only
like
last for
Kaya,
4 hours, so make sure you finish it.
I feel like Kaya treats Zilli more as like a pet than like a.
She has zero social experience or skills, so
It's just funny.
She's like Vesper, but on the other side of the scale.
Yeah.
They would make the best of friends.
They're on their way.
Well, do I have to make sure the medallion's visible, or
As long as it's on you, and you all, of course, stay within like 10 feet of each other, you'll be fine.
okay?
Fine.
And then she's kind of like, she's like, okay, and then she's like, people have to be close to me. They have to be within 10 feet of me.
You are the one who put it on.
Did you not like it?
Oh no! She didn't say that out loud. That's kind of like her
Her
internal
face.
monologue.
But your
my
face
face
said
said
it.
it.
It was like,
She's like, oh no, I'm sorry. I just I don't like people getting terribly close to me. I've a bit of a personal bubble.
of
Paige
course.
can hold it. He raises a hand.
But I mean, it was gifted to her. She's like, it's okay.
His hand's still up.
It's fine. It's fine. But I appreciate that,
Okay.
Paige.
Do you
Yeah,
promise
anytime.
to come back, Paige?
Oh yes, I'll come back. Paige, come back.
Okay, well, don't lose it. This is my last one. And he's gonna
I
give you
promise
another
I will-
medallion.
Ooh. Oh.
Don't lose it. It's my last one. Which means you have to come back. You're my last chance at friends.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Do not worry.
Okay.
Yes. Come
My
back.
last
We come
kids
back.
are friends.
I
Very
gave a
pretty,
Sunstrider
very-
promise.
Okay. And come back, Castil. It was great. You're one of the first friends that's ever come back.
Yes. I mean,
And he didn't even want to
sorry.
come back.
Castil's a kind person, but this guy is also very in your face.
Yeah.
What? What? Vesper?
That's
Never.
how Kaya feels.
Okay, well, everyone, let's head out.
Goodbye, friends. Good luck. And good luck shooing away the good bad Duke.
Good, bad dude.
Yep.
And he's just waving as you guys walk out. And as you're going, the fog comes in and he just vanishes from view. And you can hear the wolves howling and barking. And some of them are watching you go. But as you guys stay close together, they watch you. And some follow. But they don't come close enough to do any attacks or damage. They're staying a good 20 feet away from you guys, just watching you leave.
Where did he get
Zilli-
these convenient medallions?
I think he made them.
Yes, he
What?
made them. His last material.
No.
Well, but now he's got some strength.
Now he's got some
Those were my
strings.
socks.
They once were my socks.
Zilli is latched on to Rayla.
Okay, Rayla is... Honestly, Rayla's gonna be like, do you want me to piggyback you? Do you want to piggyback or do you want carried?
She shakes her head this time.
Okay.
And
She's-
by then, Kaya's already given her all the chocolate, and she's just walking on her own now.
I'm assuming Rayla's arm is being grappled by Zilli, kind of a
Yes.
thing.
Yep.
And so Rayla's just gonna be like, it's okay. It's okay. As we make sure we go at a brisk pace, not anything too arduous, but we want to make it back to Art Kukari.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys keep on your road traveling, and as soon as you are out of the wolf zone, you travel for 20, 30-ish minutes, and the temperature warms up a little bit. Not a ton, because it's still Steel Forge. Seraphine then pops out of a bush, and she has a mouse in her mouth, and she trots up to you guys, and
Gosh.
Out to catch yourself some dinner.
Kaya will pet it and just smile.
she kind of arches her back, rubs against your leg.
That gave no one else a heart attack.
Just Seraphine.
She's gonna just sit next to you guys, and she's gonna just start eating her mouse. And then once she's had
See you
half
later,
of it,
Seraphine, as we're walking away.
once she's had about
Bye.
half of it, she'll trot back up to you guys, licking her lips, and
Kaya will offer to carry her.
she eyes everyone suspiciously. It's if I fall asleep, are you gonna leave me?
She makes her hood a comfy place the cat can just sit in.
And then she's gonna climb up and get into your hood, and she's licking her paws.
Nice.
Awesome. Paige is gonna sort of walk forward. He says, "We gotta go fast," and he just is throwing the little
Cue Sonic the Hedgehog theme.
cue Sonic the Hedgehog.
And
I was just thinking that.
no one knows where he gets the voice, but he has Sonic's voice as he does it.
Yeah, just after, yeah, just throwing his little ball bearings at each tree, and
And
as
every few,
usual-
they reach out and they tear up the ground and go back as if they're a normal tree.
Is the cat frightened by this, or is the cat just
Cat doesn't seem to care. She's just licking her paws. You guys continue to travel, and kind of bumping back to the map, which trajectory do you want to take?
I think we might want to get out of Steelforge, right, guys?
So are you going straight down to like Blamdon? Are you going across to Like, which direction do you want to go?
Like
I'd say
that,
go-
or are we just gonna take a straight shot?
I'd say go straight, straight east or west. Yeah.
West.
As quickly as
Yeah.
we can to get out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'd say
Like
just go
that.
straight, like not down, just like that.
Straight that way, and then go up to Ingwood like this.
Mhm. Yeah.
Approximately 9.4 exactly.
Why are we going like straight to the left? Why can't we just like angle it straight to Ingwood?
Just the
to get
shortest
out.
route
To get
of
out
Steelforge.
faster.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I guess it would technically be more like this, but you know, it's fine. Sure.
Exactly 8 feet.
So you guys are
Exactly.
wanting to go that way or like straight this way?
We're following the path in pink.
Okay.
Pink pass.
Straight that way until we're out of Steelforge, and then go straight to Inkwood.
Yeah, because we're just trying to
Yeah.
get out of Arkukari or out of Steelforge.
Out of Arkukari. Whew,
Yes.
mission accomplished.
did it.
We're getting out of
We did
Steelforge and heading to Ingwood very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I think
As
we're
you guys are
skipping
traveling
that.
out of Steelforge, Paige, roll a d100 for me, and this will determine if the sun is going to change. I mean, the moon is going to change.
I thought you were gonna do something like this. Okay.
What? Me? Am I predictable?
No, it's just that I, you know, okay, maybe a little. But here's the thing.
We're like
Here's
a
the thing.
5-minute walk away from being out of Steelforge, and Paige just like werewolves.
It's like, he like throws a single ball bearing. He's like,
I feel weird.
I don't feel so good.
Fair.
okay.
Not the Peter Parker
Roll.
line, Caitlin.
I just watched that movie like yesterday, so
It's so good.
I
It's
missed
so
the line.
sad.
What'd she say?
I sobbed
Mr.
when
Stark,
Peter
I don't
Parker
feel
died.
so good.
Oh.
I literally sobbed during that scene.
My
when I
mom
first
was
saw it.
like, why are you sad? I don't get it. Like, it's not even sad. And I was like,
Not even sad.
I don't feel so good. Well, the director came out, from what I heard, the director came out and said that, like, because of his spidey sense, that's why it took him longer to, like, fade away. But he also felt all of, like, his atoms
happening.
being destroyed.
oh no.
That's
I just,
sad.
I don't like that.
Ow.
Mhm.
Yup.
Terrible.
76.
Sad day.
76. Okay, the moon does shift, but not to a full moon. It's like a quarter moon.
It's
Not even
76%
close.
full.
So he essentially right
That was
now feels the desire to eat dog treats, but nothing else happens.
yes.
But
If you guys
as
were
they're walking, you should go first.
I was just gonna say, if you guys were to look up while you've been walking, you would notice the moon make a significant change in its position, and also fullness is not the word, but cycle. In its cycle, it's like made significant progress, even though it's been like 10 minutes. And the stars above you have shifted and changed constellations. And if you were to have been traveling off the stars, which Castil and Paige don't seem to be using the stars at all for directions, but if they were, you guys would be totally lost right now.
So as they're walking, Kaya will go up to Paige and she'll be like, "So, Paige, are you from Steelforge? You seem
He's
to
like,
know quite a bit about it."
he's like walking. He like throws a ball bearing. So, Paige, are you from Steelforge? He's like, you see a hand stop. He throws a ball bearing. He kind of like looks back towards you.
I'm not.
Paige just
not?
read stories, he says. Paige just read stories. Paige likes books, and he like says matter of factly. Paige likes books.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Yes.
Absolutely. You have caught him well, he's tired, and so this deception check will be a little bit,
Can I also
I
roll
rolled a
insight?
19, and I got a
Yeah.
23.
23.
Rayla's just
gonna roll
curious
insight.
and bored. The walk is bored.
Sure.
Curious and bored.
For insight, I got a 16.
Nice.
Okay,
You
23
both
and a
clear
16.
the DC, which of course is 6. He is so tired right now. Probably more tired than you've ever seen him. You can tell the way he's held his hands, he's not looking at you in the eyes. He's not giving off any sense that he's being honest. It is pretty apparent that he is definitely hiding things from you.
Question. I have a theory, and it's based off of information I've learned in the campaign and that Rayla has learned. Nothing like from out of game stuff I've learned. And I have a theory. Is Rayla allowed to have this theory?
I don't know. What's the theory?
Paige is allowed to have theories.
Okay,
so, yeah,
okay.
I'm taking my theories. The theories I
Rayla-
have, if Paige has the info.
Rayla's
not?
kind of like piecing some things together, and her thought process. I guess, should I explain my theory right now?
Yes. I
Okay.
want to hear the theory.
Go for
So
it.
she's not saying this out loud, guys, okay?
Okay, that's just specified.
This is Rayla, like, hears this and is like, he's hiding something, and then she immediately is like, theory.
I will keep a blank expression. I will
Okay.
keep a blank expression.
So, from meeting Zadi, right, and then he gets super passionate about, like, this lady in the letter, and, like, how he's like, I don't want to go back with her, and the collector was kind of, like, hinting at stuff. We also learned during that time that the girl was going to sell Paige, or that the collector was going to sell Paige to said person that Zadi was, like, I don't know, owned by or something. And with all of his, like slyness, I don't know. And the fact that, like, Zadi, it was just, like, the way Zadi was acting and stuff, Rayla kind of thinks that Paige might have been owned by said woman, and she lives in Steel Forge, and so he might have been, like, imprisoned and tortured in Steel Forge, and maybe was, like, escaping her when he met Castil or something, or maybe he'd been away from her for a while, but I don't know. She's kind of, like, theorizing, like, oh, maybe he went through something really traumatic with this lady.
You can't have that theory.
I can't have
Yeah,
that
it's not
theory.
allowed.
Not allowed. After reviewing, not allowed.
Not allowed.
I like how,
Clarify.
like, Kaya's first attempt at small talk is just, like, uprooting, like, really, like...
Rayla's
Well,
like,
it makes sense though. Look at who's been talking to her the most. It's been Rayla, who's been quickly going to straight forward.
She's
to
learning,
everyone's-
guys.
Straight
She's
to the point.
learning.
I mean, Rayla likes being straightforward. I'm gonna write her theory down.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it makes sense that she's learning it.
To the
So-
jugular small talk. It's what it is. It's just right there.
So she just like thinks like, oh, it's where you're from, you know, like where you're born. Anyways, so she'll like see that, and she'll like actually like step closer and just like kind of just like watch him like curiously and be like, are you sure? Like, you seem like you know a lot more. Like, I've read a lot about Steelforge, and you seem to know a lot more about this place than what comes from books.
Well, Paige was found near the border of Steelforge and Arkukari, he says. And on the border, I figured some things out, like this. He throws another ball bearing tree.
Rayla's just going to like offhandedly be like, "Oh, do you know a ravine then?"
Ravine? Hold on. I'm gonna go through my notes.
Riven.
Oh, Ravine. That is the name that was given for the
Fire.
lady with the slavery lady.
Yeah, the slavery lady. She'll just
Okay.
kind of offhandedly be like, "Oh, do you know
Poacher.
Ravine?"
The poacher.
Ravine? He says, Ravine? And he shakes his head, no.
Okay, then her
Yes,
theory's
no.
totally busted. She's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, well, then I guess he wasn't tortured in Steelforge." She's like, out the window.
But
So-
yeah, Paige figured some things out there, other things library. Yes.
Have you ever
It's-
visited Steelforge? Besides that?
Visited? No, don't think so. Quick Hand family found me there. Well, and he'll say, I think it's Simlin is his name. Simlin Quickhand. I just gotta double check. Yep, Simlin Quickhand found me. Him and Commander, what's his name? Commander Frederick Glassglow. Frederick Glassglow.
Wait, Frederick Glassglow. This is when Rayla's like interest is very deep.
He nods his head. Yes, he says yes. Same family. We talked about Glassglow. yesterday.
Really?
Mhm.
You know Freddy? Oh,
Offhandedly, he found me. Well, yes, he found me.
and she's like, I knew him back when I was younger. Freddie Glassglow, and then he got drafted into the war efforts. It's great to. You said he made a commander?
Yes, I believe it was Commander, if I'm not 100% mistaken. He would have.
General.
Oh, general?
Specifically, General.
That's good to hear. Do you know if he's still around? Still kicking the bucket?
No, been 3 years.
It's been
He-
3 years.
He nods to himself. 3 years. Met him on the border. He helped
Okay.
defend me from skeletons and a couple of undead.
How old were you when they found you?
12. 12? He's 15 now? Yeah, so 12. That's how the math works out.
Well, what happened before that?
Paige doesn't know. And then he quotes Simlin, Quickhand. He says, "So you lost your memory?" He nods. And he quotes Jalora. He says, "Simlin tells me you lost your memory." He nods again.
So you very well could be from Steelforge, theoretically.
He shrugs. Yeah, theoretically.
That's kind of sad that you lost all your memories.
He shrugs. He says, "Me and Zilli."
It's not that bad. I mean, if you've seen Steelforge, it's not the happiest place to be. Might not be memories you want to keep.
I don't know. Family should be from there. I don't
maybe.
really.
Yeah.
I don't really know my family, blood family. Quickhand is my family.
Your family's really important. So, I hope you're able to remember them one day.
Yes, one day. One day.
Anything else you guys want to talk about while you're walking? It's okay if not. I just want to make sure I'm not cutting off anyone.
So
Rayla?
is everybody's opinions of Vesper.
He definitely hit the marks you were talking about. Oh, Knights at the Nerd Table, thank you for the raid.
We got a
you.
raid!
Nice.
Welcome in,
Welcome,
everybody.
Hide the chocolate. I'm just kidding.
Hide the chocolate.
He definitely was very eccentric, but very pleasant. To be honest, I don't know why I promised to come back. I guess it was like as if the soul of several people just decided I would. But
Strange.
I mean, he seems a good fellow, but then again, you can never trust anyone right from the get-go. So,
Suppose. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, he nice. Little crazy. Nice.
Crazy.
Do we want to look for that violin? I mean, I'm fine doing it to myself. I did promise it, but
I mean, it kind of seems like an end game thing, but like, it seems
Perhaps.
kind of not very pertinent at the moment.
well, yes, I meant
I know.
after our whole Vale trip and whatnot.
Yeah. After
mean-
Vale. After Vale, maybe. Sometime.
It'd probably be good to
It-
free him.
Yeah, seems nice. Seems pleasant.
I'm more of want to check that this is something that we're all doing, or I'm not promising stuff that you guys don't want to take part in.
Well, I guess that depends on if we stay together or not. It seems like fate has brought us on a path that has led for us to remain together for a bit longer. I mean, if you all wanted, to, but you don't have to, because if you guys, like if you hate us or whatever, you don't have to stay together because that's your choices.
Are you
and
embarrassed?
And no,
This is a new side of you.
no,
It's a fun
I'm
side. I enjoy it.
no. She crosses her arms. I
wouldn't mind seeing more of it sometime.
We're not
Cannot.
beating the allegations. We're not beating the allegations with these.
just-
this conversation.
I appreciate that. She does, like, her cheeks do get a little red. At that of like, I would like to see a little more of it. And she's like, well,
It goes exactly how it went for me, where he says it in a sense of trying to like be teasing, and also be like, "Yes, we can stick together," and then he takes a moment to realize that was very flirtatious.
Oh.
But I mean,
Purple. He gets purple because skin tone.
she's kind of like very flushed at this point, and she's kind of like, well, I mean, you guys haven't tried to kill me yet, or poison me, or trying.
Yes. Sorry. That is what I meant. Sticking together. In
Wait,
this
you
group.
know those scenes like where they're eating popcorn and you reach into their bag and you like eat. That's like Kaya, but to Paige's bag, and she'll like grab some bearings and like help throw them, but instead of eating popcorn, it'll just be like she's just watching them, like watching them.
Awesome.
I just think that, I know I was pretty harsh to you all at first. I tend to... She's like really awkward. I tend to push people away because nobody likes to be around me. I know that I am not a wanted or liked person by anyone. And then she kind of like rubs at the little scar underneath her eye, and like kind of brings her hands back together and is just like fiddling with them. because you all have been very, you like haven't tried to kill me in my sleep, and I appreciate that. And
Many opportunities. He like puts his hands up. He's like, could have done it, but I didn't.
Not yet.
And I won't. He says, and I won't.
if you guys would like
Until the
to
full
stick
moon.
together, I think that we could maybe try and make that happen if you guys wanted to, but you don't have to because it's your decision, and I'm not going to force you to do a decision you don't want to do. Yeah.
Eh.
I think we would work well together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Rayla, you saved Paige many times. You don't know me. None of you do. But still came for Paige in the collector's domain and saved me from the wolf lightning, Moliensi seed. And he gestures to recount the events. And Paige happy to call you friend. All of you. And he like gestures around, just to each person. But Rayla, to you, friend. Yeah, travel together? Sure. For now.
Really? You think
Yeah.
of me?
You're not nearly as
friend?
bad as you think you are.
I mean, everyone tells me I'm pretty bad. Prickly, as you've said. Sorry,
But prickly is not necessarily bad. In my opinion.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sorry I may not be at the best of words. I used to be a bit more eloquent in my language before, but I appreciate the kindness and friendship you all have shown me, and Zilli especially. And I hope that we can travel longer together. And then she's going to kind of put a hand out to Zilli because she needs some emotional support.
Zilli
Castil
takes your
grab
hand.
it. No.
Oh! Ah!
That's a joke, that's a joke, that's a joke.
Okay. I was like...
Yeah, I just thought it'd be hilarious that you're like, oh, I think we'd be friends. And you're like reaching behind you, and all of a sudden Castil just goes all the way around.
That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh. But honestly though, her opening up to you guys, especially being guys, and she's like,
It's a big thing.
mhm.
Slightly important.
But yeah, Zilli will take your hand.
Okay. And she's gonna squeeze it. Not hard, but a little squeeze. Okay, Coolio, let's just let's just keep working. I'm just
Hey,
gonna-
that's fine.
She's like, that was a lot of emotions at once, and I kind of want to go back to being emotionless. It's easier this way.
She says it just like that.
Did you understand what she said? No.
No, I have no idea. What?
I was speaking
Speaking
in
a
Elvish.
different language, I believe.
Selfish.
All in Elvish. Okay, anything else anyone wanted to talk about before we move on?
If I do insight on Paige, will I notice him peeking up at the moon every 2 minutes?
If you want to.
You can roll
Right.
insight, yeah. Let's do a nut. See if you're able to glean.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
All right, let me do my deception check.
He also rolls a nat 20.
Well, I just have to roll 2 nat 20s with the disadvantage. It's a 19 and a 20, which is pretty high, but neither of them are natural,
dang.
technically. So
Close.
19 is the one I take. But you do pass. Yeah, he seems to be keeping a little bit more track on the stars and moon above you guys than he was the first to notice it change. We'll say that. I'm just gonna put that in. He was the first one, not just to notice it change, but he looks up and he checked it. You see him like look up and he's like, huh, okay.
So she'll ask, like,
Pong.
is there something you're looking at? Something you...
Mm-hmm. And he like points up. He says, "Look, see the sky?" And he'll actually point out some differences. He says, "Constellations are wrong." He says, let's pull up a god name. How about that? He points to a constellation that's named after a god, and he says, "See, look here. This constellation, wrong spot. See?" And he'll like point. He says, "Usually over there." And then he quotes constellations within the city of Art. He's quoting it. He has like this encyclopedic knowledge, and this is all verbatim, like it was read to him. But he says the constellations inside of Arkukari follow a very specific laid out pattern. This pattern does not follow inside of Steelforge, due to some magic, or some, perhaps it has to do with the curse. I personally have not found the answer to this, but I will continue research and publish more if I find more about it.
So
And
Kaya
then he
actually...
just kind of stops.
Yeah, she actually knows, like, quite a bit about constellations, so when you point it out, she'll be like, oh yeah, like, you're right. Like, that one is... Yeah, and she'll just, like, kind of be watching it after that.
So Ryan's belt broken?
Huh. That's
Just-
unfortunate. You should get a new one.
It is still quite beautiful here in Steelforge.
In its own way. He nods.
The Big Dipper sprung a leak.
She's mainly, like... She's trying to, like... change the topic. Because it's, like, really awkward. And she didn't really say anything during that whole conversation.
Yeah.
But she's definitely thinking some things.
She's thinking. She's thinking.
Just thinking.
That's dangerous.
Oh, awkward. So you guys are traveling and talking, and since you guys have been talking and having these heart-to-hearts, you weren't really paying super close attention to your surroundings as much. And you do notice this like weird phenomenon where it's like it's completely dark, but yet you can see the sun like just ahead. Have you ever been in like the shadow of a mountain and like how it's like super cold, but then like you can see that the sun is like just like 10 feet in front of you, but it's like still super dark? It's like that feeling where like you can see the sun, but it's like just behind this line. And you actually hear battle sounds, and there are groans of undead monsters, the chattering of skeletons with their jaws clacking together, people yelling, horses whinnying, as you have come across a skirmish on the border. Thank you. On the border of these two kingdoms. And as you guys kind of pull up short, there's this rumbling in the ground, and you all kind of stumble off to the sides. The cat is gripping into Kaya's shoulder, and there is a giant worm that bursts out of the ground, and the side of its mouth just hooks onto Kaya's cloak and takes it with her as it flies towards the battlefield and like dives into the ground, making another tunnel. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
But it doesn't take Kaya with her, just her cloak.
It does take Kaya. Kaya is taken with the worm and launched
And the
somewhere else.
cat.
Bye.
She's dead.
See
She
you in
is
2
dead.
weeks.
Is it a purple worm?
Wow.
Yes.
Bruh, those things
Not again.
immediately would kill us.
She is dead.
We just don't have to get hit. Just don't get hit. It's fine.
Hey, don't touch me.
Don't touch its teeth. It will-
We'll
So-
resolve
Yeah.
that next
So at the
time.
end of next session, then it's going to be Rayla's turn to get kidnapped, and the session after that, it'll be Castil's turn
Castil's
because
turn.
it was Paige, and then it was Zilli, and now it's Kaya.
Now it makes
It's
sense.
just me
It all
and
makes
Castil
sense.
now. It's just me and
Just
Castil.
And
us two.
by that time, you will have new characters because of TPK.
Yeah.
Start all
Yeah.
over.
By the purple
Mhm.
worm.
Okay, but
No, here's
okay,
the thing.
but
It's
you
going
guys
to be
already got. You guys already got taken because you guys were like frozen for like half.
No,
of
that's
the-
trknow.
Well,
You guys
True,
were
True,
turned.
I don't know if I would really count that as like kidnapped, but
But
Sure, you
you're the
weren't
two
kidnapped.
capable ones, so you can't be kidnapped.
no, I think it'd be
Not
so
at the
funny
same
if we
time.
got kidnapped together. That'd be so funny. Sorry,
taking
funny
notes.
from an outside perspective, but in the moment it'd be like crazy. So
Right.
it took Kaya and the cat.
Yes.
Not again.
Wow.
Because the cat was riding in Kaya's cloak, so
Oh my gosh! Sorry,
it's
I'm just
not
writing
totally
this down.
lost this time though.
So much
Cat
for the
can
heart.
teleport her safely.
Yeah, and then it passes out. Guys, my notes for tonight were so many. I had to write like in the border and like along the edges.
It's
and
like
on
your
the other-
Vesper for real. You're like
IRL
Vesper.
Vesper?
Me and Vesper are two sides of
buddies.
the same coin.
You are.
Yeah, twinsies.
Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us. I hope you guys had fun. Just as a reminder, there will be no session next Friday, April 11th, but we will return the following week. Go vote on what name you think the fan base should be referred to as. You can do that on our YouTube under our community
Posts.
until I think April 11th. Is that when we're going to take it down?
Probably.
Yeah, until April 11th, and then we're gonna like consider it closed. So go vote. Join Emily and me on Split Fiction Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and also join us for Baldur's Gate 3 on Thursday at also 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And don't forget to check out Megan through her Fiverr account for drawings, Silver Desk. And don't forget to also check out Greg's streams. They're awesome and fun, and they're through Professor
Foghorn.
Foghorn.
And
It's
they're-
in the Discord.
Yeah, if you
It's in the
go-
Discord.
Join our Discord server. It's an awesome community channel, so you can be there for our community, work with other collaborators, be there for the fun times and the fans. In the shout outs, you can shout out your favorite channels. They don't have to be necessarily your channel, just ones that you think are awesome, family-friendly content. Nothing inappropriate, right? But yes, definitely check out Professor Foghorn, Silver Dusk, and check out our campaign keepers for your campaigns. Oh, and our Patreon. Campaign keepers and Patreon. Okay, guys?
Oh yes!
They're
Support us on Patreon. If you enjoy what we're doing, go join our Patreon. It's just like $1 a month to support us to keep doing what you are enjoying.
Yeah. Love you guys. Have a wonderful
Thank you so much.
evening.
Bye!
Bye.